What up? What's
Wait,
good?
hold on a minute. What is this? Nicotine has taken an old man nap. Oh yeah, no, that's why I was talking during the intro, Katsuka. Apparently you weren't paying attention. We got Paul Smith in here. What's up, Paul?
What
What's
up,
going
Paul?
down, man? We got Chubby Teddy Monster Productions. What's going on, Chubby? We got the Vero of Zack's back. The Vero of Zack's back. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I went right over my head, man. But I know it's gotta be fire.
Let me check Zack's Vero real quick.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out. What's up, Fear Jason? Hey guys, if you haven't done so yet, Jason, if you can, put that link in the chat. Follow Fear Jason over on Twitch. He's 10 away from 100 followers. Then he'll be able to get partnered. Awesome guy, awesome content. He makes some funny ass shit too. So definitely follow him on Twitch and give him a follow and follow him on Twitter as well. Anyways, happy Monday, players. What's up, man?
What's up?
Let me see. Let me get the some music on here. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. So, dude, how was your weekend? Mine was great. Just want to say that. But how was yours?
Mine?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good, man. Good.
Yeah.
Chilled out. Yeah, man. Didn't do much. Had an episode of the off-season instant replay on Saturday.
I saw that. That was great. I was like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
But dude,
what's up?
Dude, we're going to talk about it a little bit later in the show, but this Grace Randolph shit, I mean, look, there are people out there that have been saying this shit or claiming to have said this shit for over a year, right? Or even further back than that, forever, you know? But she puts one tweet out there, and it blows everything away. And everyone's like, here we go, start the band!
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the reach that she has, and so what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
We got Gillis15 up in here. Yo, what up?
What up, Gillis?
We got Anthony Beltray in here as well. No, I'm not gonna play the clip, Venom. Don't worry about that. But he's talking about this one right here.
So.
Yo, I tweeted that shit out there.
You did? I saw that. I was like, man, this guy's tweeting it out now. What the hell?
No, because that's exact when she tweet out something and like the film junkie was saying, like, it's like 3 months ago she was the enemy. What now?
She was the enemy. That's right. And I had one of her tweets from back at the beginning of the year where she was like, you know, turning against, or not turning. People were claiming she was turning against the fandom. But you know, it is what it is, and we'll talk about some of that stuff later on. Give you our fan speculation on how we think Ben Affleck is going to, or Batfleck will survive through this Flash movie. And dude, I'm telling you right now, man, based on the way that everything's happening, based on all the hints that we're getting on social media from everyone who's connected to Zack, dude, he's coming back, dude. I feel like he's gonna come back, even if it's just for his own series on HBO Max. I think he's gonna come back, man. I have faith that he's gonna come back. I want him to come back. I don't have any proof.
Well, I want him to come back. I don't know about good faith.
What's up, Prime?
Yeah.
Grace needs to put that turd in her mouth. Okay. Damn, we're over the top. Oh my God. Is that turd in her mouth?
Hell no.
We'll hold up on that. But we're going to get to some other news later on. We do have some other cats who are going to be joining us. We might get Allie or even Ray might drop by. Ryan's going to be here in a few minutes. Neil's supposed to drop by. His computer is still down. So all super chats go to getting Neil a new computer, but he's gonna be using the iPad, he says. So we'll see how that works out and when he actually does show up. So we'll see. And then I also invited my good friend, Mr. Krypton Cage. Now me and him go way back. Now if you go all the way back to like one of my first live streams that I did, it was me and Krypton. I mean, we're rocking it out, talking about BBS and all that. It was great. And so when I asked him today, I said, hey, man, you want to come on the show? I was so excited. I was like, dude, like, we're back. But then I did ask him to come on the show, and he said he couldn't make it because he has to work. So I was like, fuck that. This shit, that's not going to happen today, man.
Not going to happen, bro.
Damn it. Kill the emotion of the day, but still. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so as anyone keeps filing in here, yes, this gangster watches Raised by Wolves. I cannot.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what's
I haven't
funny?
watched nothing of the new season yet.
I watched the premiere, the first like 2 episodes, and I haven't watched them since. So you know what, Chubby Teddy, I'm glad you brought that up because I need to catch up with some Raised by Wolves. And this season started out really fire too. So thank you for bringing that up, man. That turkey pick meant everything. What turkey pick?
Zach's turkey
exactly.
pick.
Zach's turkey pick. That was a big one. That was a big key right there. I might have time later. What I'm going to do probably tonight is I'm going to put together a video of all of Zach and company's clues they've been dropping, and we'll see if we kind of break down what's going on. We got 187 up in
What
here.
up, what up, what up?
What's up? We got Arkham Gaming in here saying, hi, Nicotina. What's up, man?
What's good?
Nicotina was...
Also, something else I don't know if anybody's watched. That fucking animated series on Prime, The Boys presents Diabolical. That shit is diabolical, bro.
What is that all about?
It's just a bunch of animated shorts. It's like you can watch the whole season in like an hour. They're all like 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and they're done in different animation styles. One of them is Rick and Morty, like the animation style or whatever. Yeah. No, let's go on binges. No, it's wild, dude. If you thought The Boys, the show was wild, that shit is insane.
Dude, I'll have to check that out. I mean, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And real quick, you guys. Oh, here he is. Axel Droga. Hey, guys. I met Zach and Batfleck yesterday. No, you didn't. I saw your damn picture. But hey, there's always hope, man. There's always hope. Now, real quick, big shout out to all the Patreons or patrons of the Nicotina Show.
Yes.
If you want to become a Patreon, the link is down below, and also the members as well. Thank you so much for your contributions to the show and to help support the show and keep the lights on here. I really do appreciate it. If you want to become a member and help support the show, the link is down below and that big ass join button. Just click on that, and I think there's one for even $1. So man, every dollar counts to help keep this going, and I really do appreciate all the help you guys give to supporting my channel. Okay, so let's. What the fuck?
What happened?
I thought I took it off. Let's go to. Oh, he's here. He's here. So, guys, give a warm welcome to our good friend, Mr.
Yeah, I'm glad you called. Ryan is being a little bitch again.
I'm on.
There he is. Hey!
What up?
Oh, fuck, I'm on the wrong show.
Okay, go get out of here. Quick.
I'm on the wrong show, guys. But you can catch me on the Zebrafet channel tomorrow. I'll be doing a drawing stream. It's going to be real fun, so check me out. Thanks a lot.
There we go.
All right, see you later.
See you later. All right. In the future, we'll have some good news. I hope so. Looks like, where is he at? Jesse Allen is also here. I don't know where he's at, though.
He's probably chasing a koala.
You forgot my name. Oh, yeah, Anthony Beltre. You're not on my members list? Get the hell out of here, man. No way. Let me check.
Damn, Andre.
Yeah, you're not on there.
No. Actually, guys, you can go check the Zebrafet channel and become a member there, and I will add you to the list expediently.
No, he won't. He'll forget. It's over.
It's over.
It's
wow.
over. It's over. Anthony, I will add you on that list, and I believe you got. You did get your copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So yes. And sorry that took so long.
And I'm also really good with mail outs too.
What's up, Mr. In fact, I did want to give Ryan the chance to say Ryan does do. He's going to start doing commission artwork. So if you guys have any art you want to run past Ryan, he could do that for you. Is that right, Ryan?
Yes. I haven't worked out the rates, but no, sorry, Anthony. He's my biggest supporter, actually.
He really
is. Kind of crazy that he would put that out there.
There he is, Jesse Allen. He's a good supporter.
Hey, Jason.
What up,
he's not even saying hey to us. He says hey to Jason.
Oh, he's chasing Sheila.
Hey, Jason.
I know.
Hi,
Jason. He probably said hi to me. I just meant it. Chasing Sheila's right now.
At first, when I looked at it, chasing Sheila's looked like chasing cheetahs.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was at first. Chasing cheetahs. We don't have cheetahs there. It's in Africa.
They don't have cheetahs. They have dingoes.
Talk with Extended. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Man, it's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. It's been a long weekend.
Edits. What's up, Batfleck? Let's go. Hey, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Batfleck.
I'm telling you right now, dude, something is going on, man. I really feel like they're setting it up to where if Zack does come back, which I think they're going to make a push to get him back.
Hashtag Zack is back.
Hashtag Zack is back.
Actually, I mean,
that's what we'll be open for.
Anthony's the one that started that, and I just want to keep that going. Good
And
job on
that-
it. Good on you.
definitely
It's a great
didn't start
trend.
that,
What a
but-
fantastic thing.
Okay. Dangle
Oh, is that a
babies.
Gremlin shirt? Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
That is badass.
It's
Let
fucking
me blow
dope.
that up.
It's that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
He approves.
Yeah.
He approves.
Why? Just don't get him wet. And the bright lights. Sorry. See, you know what it is? It's shit like that. Like Gremlins. You can't.
No, Gremlins is not shit. It's fantastic.
No,
Fire.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic, but what I'm saying is that there's movies like that that you literally cannot remake and have that same kind of nostalgia
No.
built in. Now
Well,
it's
that's
gonna be
because
super
it
cheesy.
was all these like Star Wars and Gremlins and all that and Ghostbusters, all that stuff was sort of made in the infancy of like creativity,
Yeah.
like modern creativity.
It was literally because I just watched Empire of Dreams like yesterday. It's literally a point in time where like they were just like, yo, just we don't understand what you're doing, but just go do it. And they did it, and it was fire.
It was fire.
Yeah. And nobody bothered them. There's I'm a Sith Lord. What the fuck?
I know. It's a little random. But
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
let's also welcome another member to the panel.
And,
He's a
and what's
regular-
up, Bat Dan?
What's up,
I saw the
Batman?
comment, but I really had to sneeze, so I was like, I'm not doing this on air.
And I pulled it up and you left. I was like, oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
awesome timing. Awesome
So I was
timing.
like, I am not doing that live. That'll be clipped.
But guys, let's give a
Dang it.
warm welcome to a man who's going through very trying times right now, very difficult times. And I'm happy he's here because I know that he's having a hard time at home because he's dealing with a loss right now. And that loss is his computer. Let's welcome
Yeah.
Neil from the Regular Neil Show. What's going on, Neil?
Woo! What's up,
Hey.
everybody? Thank you for that lovely introduction.
What
We
up,
get
Neil?
him in
What's up?
In
What's up?
portrait mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I've got the 4x3 Zack Snyder, Justice League thing going on right there,
Oh,
kind of.
nice.
Got the bars on the side,
Yeah,
bars on the side.
Yeah. No, I my computer actually is fixed and it is being shipped. I got the email today. So
Oh, nice.
yes. So I should hopefully have it by like the middle of this week, I'm hoping.
Yeah, if you have it by Friday, bro, fucking power
I
out.
should, man. Oh. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And then also, guys, make sure you watch what you say because my lawyer is here. RJ has just shown up to the chat. What's going on? He's taking
Hello.
notes.
He's
Taking
clocking
names.
in.
Yeah.
Have you
He's
suffered
clocking
a
in and
fall?
taking names.
Yeah.
I would say he was cool and he was pro bono, but he's not, bro.
I
He's
know, right?
He's
Right?
charging.
I mean, I can't afford his rates.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's charging Andre an arm and a leg. So
Dude,
you know.
all of my money that I make from YouTube is going straight into RJ's pockets.
Yeah.
He says it's for a good reason, but
That's the only reason we're still on the air. So.
Yeah, that's
Good.
it. Okay, so DC has a question. He says, "What happened to the Gremlins animated series?"
Like
was
from a
series?
long time ago?
I don't
It
even
must have been.
remember
I
that.
haven't even seen that.
I don't.
Yeah, Gremlins animated. Maybe it was in talks and they just never went through it. I have no idea.
The last time I remember seeing Gremlins was like on a commercial, and it was fire. That shit was funny.
Oh yes, they
I
did.
think it was like a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I'll play the clip. I'll
and,
play
and
the
I was
clip.
like, "This is we need that," and that was sort of like
a very good lawyer.
it kind of got the I guess the conversation started again. Like, why haven't they made another Gremlins movie? They
Yeah.
only made two. I mean,
God.
everybody and their grandma
But-
makes
But
trilogies.
still, back then though, it was a part 1 and a part 2. You didn't have to have a third one.
You didn't have to have a third one, right? Because it wasn't a start, a middle, and an end. They just
Yeah.
made sequels.
The second
Yeah.
one was outrageous. Had Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan
it was
in
so
it.
bad,
it was-
and-
The second one was
Yeah.
was hella dope. Yeah.
Yeah,
It just had
was, but
tons
it
of
was
shit going
it
on
was just
there.
like, yo, let's get you make a
It was
make a
it was
product.
Space Jam done right.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, yo,
They-
you make
they
a
just
product.
took it-
Can we put that product in this movie?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
put your product in this movie.
It was a cash grab movie, but it was done well.
Well, and the part that Ryan always reminds me of about the when the gremlin turned into a bat, like
Oh, when it they did the bat symbol.
the bat logo, the Batman
Yeah.
logo. I was like, yes.
And then
Yeah.
and then it just like it flies up on top of the building and becomes like a gargoyle.
A gargoyle, like
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh, that was awesome.
And they had the one the hot hot gremlin.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, yo.
Yeah, she had the. She was a Betty. She was
Yeah.
a
Oh,
Betty.
there was like it was
they have
weird
an
because they
animated
had
series
one-
coming out later this year. Hey, she had the
Uh,
lips, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the lips,
Yeah.
and then you have the one that was like every time it sneezed, it would like have more vegetables or fruits on it or some shit.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I can't even remember all
I
that.
can't
I hadn't seen
remember
that,
that,
one,
man.
Yeah.
My favorite of the sequel was Daffy. He was the one with the eyes going around. He was in the dentist outfit. I liked him. I thought
In
he
the
was fun.
dentist, yeah, he's all like, "Is it safe?" You know,
It's called The
like-
Secrets of the Mogwai. What is this?
Apparently
Secrets of
it's
the
coming
Mogwai?
out later
What?
this year.
Intrigued now, bro.
According to Caden, it's coming out later this year. Sequence of the Mogwai.
Wow.
If somebody other than Neil can look this up, let's
Yeah.
Because Neil's on a tablet, man. We can't have Neil researching shit right now.
Oh no.
He's like, hold on, let me look it up right now.
I mean, I got my phone right here. I could search shit. But
Yeah.
Fuck
No.
that. No.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. No, Gremlins is a classic movie, dude. I love Gremlins 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
One had a little bit more of like a horror aspect
Oh,
to
it was
it.
horror. I was scared when I was like, oh,
Yeah, they
'Cause
were
it was-
they were like out
Yo.
to kill you.
The scene where they all creep out of the dark.
Out of the
shadows.
shadows.
no, I was
yeah.
Like, yo, where
done.
Is that the one where
I was
where
a
they're coming
bitch
down
as
the
a
street
kid
like
with
when the part that got me was the fucking Snickers.
Yeah.
And the teacher.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like, hey, here you
God.
go. He's just got
Yeah,
his
they
hand.
made-
he
they
was
didn't
like,
make it
oh,
horrifying.
Oh, fuck. And I was like, oh, shit.
Also-
When I was a kid, I was watching that. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like,
Also,
I'm not giving you any candy.
yeah.
The old lady
Get
with
the
her
hell away
with,
from me.
Get
the
it
old lady
yourself.
with her
Oh,
stair
with her
traveler.
chair?
Oh, dude, that was she went out the window.
Oh yeah, she went out the window.
Yeah, she was like,
Trying to go up the stairs. Yeah.
And then they ran into that one house with the guy's plow.
Yeah, yo,
Or, it wasn't a plow. It was a like a caterpillar or whatever. It was like one of those big.
I remember.
No. It was a big truck, right?
Remember when
It
they
was that guy's
text the
truck.
mother? The mother when she fucks the one up and she puts it in the microwave and blows it up.
Oh yeah, it
Oh
blows
yeah.
up. Like,
Yeah, that was an intense scene. She was getting fucked up.
she was
also,
getting fucked up.
what was homie's dad trying to sell? Like, remember
Well, with the
that
bathroom buddy.
the bathroom buddy?
The bathroom buddy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was, and that's where he found Gizmo, and he's just like, yo,
Yeah.
buy this for my son.
Gizmo.
Yeah, because Gizmo belonged to.
He was Howie Mandel.
Who? Oh, he
Gizmo.
did the voice. I thought he meant his
Yeah.
dad.
Oh,
the voice was Howie Mandel?
Yeah.
Was it?
His dad,
Fist-
though.
Fist pound Howie Mandel?
His dad was in part 2 as well,
He was.
and he was in a lot of movies too, back in the late 80s
Early-
or early 90s.
Who was that in there? Phoebe Cates?
yeah. She
Yes.
Was in there.
Yo, Phoebe.
She was in
Yeah.
both.
Oh
Was it
my
both?
God. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Phoebe
Oh.
Cates inspired it.
We got what's this right here? Hold on. So Caden just sent me a link. Looks like it's a Wikipedia link, but it's
Wikipedia. Oh, come on. Let me go edit Wikipedia right now.
I know. he's like directed by Ryan Zierfeld.
Yeah. It must be true.
Let me see. Hold on.
Ooh,
I'm not doubting the validity of Caden's results here, but let's take a look at this real quick. There it is.
I
Okay,
just watched
so-
Winning Time.
So there it
Already
is.
on the editing
Secrets of the Mogwai. I don't really want to read
Jesus.
all this, but it's an upcoming
you
American
zoom it in?
computer animated fantasy comedy streaming television series. It's going to be on HBO Max.
Sequel.
The series will consist of 10 episodes and serve as a prequel to the 1984 Gremlins movie and its sequel, The New Batch. So it's a prequel series. It's set in Shanghai, China.
In 1920s.
Yeah, 1920s. That's
Mm.
kind of cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Someone
sure.
just-
Why not?
Who just blew a line?
No. That wasn't
just-
the dad in Teen Wolf. The dad in Teen Wolf was a different guy.
Yeah.
You guys remember Ace Ventura, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Many
I mean,
parts.
we're talking about fucking Gremlins and
Hey,
Teen
do you
Wolf. I don't
know,
remember Ace Ventura.
You ever happen to
No,
see a
when
movie-
he's looking inside the home, he's like,
Oh yeah. he's talking
Yeah.
like dude from Star Trek.
Yeah. Starlong.
Stardate.
I will find.
Bro, on the second one when he came out of that fucking rhino's ass, bro.
Oh, that was hilarious.
yeah.
Oh, that was fucking
You know what?
hilarious.
The second one is good, but the first one, in my opinion,
The first
is
one's
so much
better.
better. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
When,
The second
you
one
watch
came
Ace
out after the
Ventura-
cartoon was out. That's why the second one was all
But
goofy.
the thing is that if you watch the first one, I mean, it's like one scene after another that are just fucking
Mhm.
classic scenes. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
My favorite, obviously, is the fucking the sliding glass door. That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
was so. It was like in this. In
Oh,
this
Nicotina
fucking-
got banned for that, I remember.
Oh yeah, we played.
Yeah, he
this
did.
fucking-
Yeah.
He played
In
the
this-
whole fucking scene, I remember.
In this,
He played the whole thing, yeah. Well, we were having a good time watching it.
We did. We had a great time watching.
I
Yeah,
remember. I
yeah,
remember.
That's what
and
counts.
this-
That's what counts.
it's like a scene in this ridiculous comedy where it was a very very smart like when he did it, you were like, oh, I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he did that shit. Ace
This
Ventura
is
got
double
access.
pane glass.
What do you know about pressure? Well, I have Kiss the Man.
So, guys, did you see this? This is.
No.
It was
Yes.
Deborah Snyder's birthday, I believe, on Saturday, right? Or was it Sunday?
Is there
Saturday.
an Easter egg in this or something?
Yeah. Zach is looking due west. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was her birthday. So, you know what? Everyone who didn't get a chance to do it, you know, you can do it now. Hey, wish her a happy birthday. You can do it right here on the stream if you want to. But happy birthday, Deborah Snyder. You know, she's an amazing person, and she's married to, you know, an amazing guy, obviously, in Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Well, this was cool, and I know she got a lot of birthday wishes over the weekend. So happy birthday, Deborah Snyder. So I don't know how old she is, but it doesn't matter.
Never
'Cause
ask a woman her
ain't nothing but age ain't nothing but a number, man. I'm telling you. And then something else too. Ray Porter. He's gonna be featured in Digital Lizards of Doom Level 3. 1 and 2 is available now, and for this graphic novel, and he's gonna actually voice one of the characters or narrate it. The new one that's be coming out later this year. So that's pretty cool. So good for Ray.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing some more narration work. So that's awesome. Yesterday was her birthday, Nicotina. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Happy birthday. It was yesterday. My bad.
Sorry.
I had a busy weekend, okay? You know, I was very busy. I was out of town. We were drinking. It was great. But thank you, Batman. Thank you, Batman, for the correction. And the
She was waiting. She was waiting for Nicotina's happy birthday, though.
Yeah, she was like, I didn't hear it from him. My day is no longer special.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one, too. Einhorn was a man.
Finkel and Einhorn, Finkel and Einhorn, Finkel and Einhorn.
Yeah.
I mean, shit like that. I mean, you don't see that anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't see that anymore.
No, you
you
can't. Yeah,
You can't see that anymore.
That's why that's great, actually. So you can always go back and
Einhorn
enjoy the
is
nostalgia.
Finkel.
Yeah.
Finkel is a man.
It's like those. Yo,
I like when he has the plunger and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
that didn't look
And,
good on camera, by
okay.
the way.
All right, guys. Let's also welcome another guest to the panel. None other than Rhea. What's going on, Rhea?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What
Good to
up?
see everyone.
What's
I think
going
this is my
on?
first time on a panel with most of y'all, except Ryan. I usually see you over on MME, so
I'm
yeah.
everywhere. Yes, I try to make. I try to get on everyone's show. You know, just trying
He
to.
tries.
You know,
He
press
tries to
the
get
buttons.
everywhere.
There's hope for Ryan.
Vote
What?
for
But you only
Ryan.
turn on the face cam for this and for nerds.
I do. Usually, when I'm,
Oh.
usually you don't want to see me
Oh,
at that
got
time of day
you,
on Max.
got
I'm just
you.
like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, usually when he's on Max, he's in portrait mode.
Yeah, I'm
how's it going?
That's awesome. Good
And
to see
everyone here
everyone.
is happy to see you as well. So
Hey, relax.
Yeah.
I know everyone's saying, "Look, the Droga copied him
Droga.
too." Like, I can say
Oh,
that
copy
too.
and paste. Come on,
Drogo's super
Droga.
relaxed.
Ryan tries to take over people's channel.
Apparently.
I do. I do.
A little
I
bit.
wanna make sure that
little bit.
everybody has quality entertainment.
Also, too, big shout out to a good friend of ours, Mr. Ohio Dave. He
Ohio
recently
Dave.
reached
Hit
a
the
goal
10K?
of 10K.
Bro,
Ooh.
scroll down though. Let him know what he told everybody is on him.
Big tacos on me.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Oh shit! That's
I don't know what that means.
It's a yikes for
Tacos.
me.
damn.
Oh, I
Not-
know what that means.
Definitely not.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Oh, this is like when Nicotina didn't know what lick of my balls was.
No, it was Ligma Studios, and I was like,
No, yeah, but
He's
you
like,
pronounce
Ligma. Yeah.
what is Ligma?
Make Baya trending. Yeah. We got RJ in the chat saying, "What's up?" I know Dave went a little over the top, but hey, congratulations, Ohio Dave! 10K followers on Twitter. That's pretty awesome. I tweeted out my own thank you to everybody because I reached 1,200, but not 10K. I was like, I saw this today. I was like, well, I guess I have a lot of work to do.
Everybody just be flexing their counts right now.
Edward Ligma. There we go.
What?
Edward Ligma. That's it.
What's up, Jamie? He says,
I never understood the whole Edward Nashton. I never understood that from the Batman movie. Like,
oh yeah,
why
Edward Nashton.
Didn't understand that choice.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
If anybody in the chat knows, please fill me in because
is that like his
real
name?
Really don't know why.
Nashton?
Don't know.
That's kind of like what's his name? Paul Smith. There he is. Oh shit.
He's right there.
Oh yeah,
you're
If
right.
that's your real name, Paul Smith.
Yeah, is that your real name? I know because it's a very common name, so really it could be anything, right?
Yeah.
Common.
So let's go to our first breaking news of the day, and this just dropped as of when this is this morning, but you know, whenever it's new here, it's breaking news. So let's go. And because Neil is on his iPad, it doesn't mute him, so he can talk through anything.
He's like, this is dumb.
So this is a courtesy of the Cosmic Circus. I don't really know who the fuck Cosmic Circus is, but I mean
they're just like what was that other one? Inferno or something?
Giant
just
freaking
like
robot.
all these other people that you bring up. We have no idea who they are.
Yeah, no, they are. But anyway, it says report. Director talks Blue Beetle and confirms sequel is already being planned by Alex Perez. So according to the director, let's actually just go to this thing. I'm gonna give them the click. Look at that logo. That's cool.
Yeah,
it says Angel Manuel Soto is a Puerto Rican director who is currently hard at work with the release of the upcoming DC film Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where does it get to the actual good stuff here? Hold on. With Blue Beetle, I'm looking to bring out.
Preface this article?
No, that would just be too much work.
He didn't even proofread it.
I didn't proofread. With Blue Beetle, I'm looking to bring out representation that breaks away from the typical Latino stereotype: immigrants, gardeners, and narcos. We've already seen that, but that's the American vision of us. In this case, we can be something more including superheroes. So that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. And it says he's talking about a sequel as well, which is I'm trying to find that. While I find that, are you guys excited for a Blue Beetle movie?
Yes.
I am. Just like I personally feel some type of way when like there is this emphasis to get away from narratives that we're already familiar with, like to the point that you mentioned about like, oh, the immigration, stories and, the stuff like that. I'm like, why can't he be a hero that's also an immigrant? Aren't most like heroes from other like realms and planets and stuff? So they're inherently immigrants. Like, I don't know. I felt like it's weird when they have to like call that out specifically,
Yeah.
Almost as if they're trying to do it for like a pat on the back.
Yes, like a lot of us have called out before.
Exactly. Like, I mean, hell, Superman, he's an immigrant. Same thing.
Most popular. Yeah.
Nobody patted anybody on the back for ever making a Superman movie because of that reason. You know, we watched the character because of he's interesting. He's got interesting powers. We don't have powers. Same thing with Blue Beetle. We
don't have powers. I thought we had powers.
You're the only one with powers.
We've got the power of love.
The power of love. But he has like this scarab on his back, and it gives him abilities and things like that, and that's what's interesting to me. I don't really. I mean, I don't know. I don't care about anything else. I just want to see what can he do and why does he do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Totally.
is your father and what does he do?
But it's also weird too that they. Sorry to cut you off while you're trying to do a super chat, but like,
go ahead.
It was like, why are you already talking about a sequel when this thing is? We haven't seen like Nan picture out of anything yet.
Right. It's very similar to the whole thing about like before we even saw the Batman movie, they were like, all right, so we've got a Catwoman spinoff, we've got a Penguin spinoff, we've got a Gotham PD spinoff, we have now an Arkham Asylum spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Before anybody saw the movie, they're just like, look at all this other stuff we've got. And it's
okay, and I get that, but at the same time, it's like when you're trying to develop a universe, this is what you should be doing. You should be investing in expanding the universe based on the characters that you have set up to introduce. I mean, to me, that's
but then
a good
if it flops or fails, like all that goes to shit anyway, because they don't.
You just gotta suck it up now. Yeah, because you already made comments, or you already committed to it.
Yeah.
So Lewis Cox here with the I think that's a £2 super chat saying, "Hey, Rhea and Neil are here. That is cool." Oh, I added some words to that.
I guess me and Anthony is not cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
So thank you, Lewis Cox, for that.
So we need to take off the echo.
Oh, there's an echo? Oh, yeah, there it is. I took it off.
Okay.
Let's see. Where are we at here? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, Lewis, thank you for that £2 super chat. But down here it says, lastly, when asked about the possibility of developing a sequel to Blue Beetle, he revealed he's already had discussions about not just one, but multiple projects. We have plans, and we've talked about working on sequels to Blue Beetle. Yeah, now he says hi.
Well,
Blue Beetle, I, for one, want to work on these sequels. It will all depend on the audience's response, but at least from a creative standpoint, his story does not end with the first film. Well, I would hope not. That would be terrible. But this movie is scheduled to
he dies
August 18th, 2023. It's still a couple of years away. Actually, it's a year away.
At least he said it depends on the audience response, though.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean,
yeah. But at least he he's acknowledging that. Shit.
Right. He's a little bit grounded in his,
Yeah.
It would not like, all right, and not only we're doing that, guys, we're already developing a Green Beetle and a Black Beetle movie.
Black Beetle.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, this kind of feels like counterintuitive to like the statement that we just read from, I think it was Toby Emmerich, but like director driven, storytelling, supporting, our artists. And obviously we know that like that's like, a fluff piece, and that's totally not matching what they've done in the past, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But then yeah, like that to me, like how I interpret it was like, okay, just focus on making one good movie and then like talk to us later about future projects and products and stuff.
Right.
Don't like, oversell us and then we are unhappy with the first product and now we are even less thrilled about, the potential for future products from this same IP. I don't know. That's how I read it.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Well, isn't a good selling piece to oversell?
Oversell.
I mean, overpromise, underdeliver,
Well,
Exactly.
that's what. Well, no, I agree with exactly what you just said. But I'm saying, if you're looking at it from their standpoint and the way, if you also view how people look at things these days, people just want more and more and more and more. People can't get enough. So
right. Well, that's because of streaming. But again, when you get into streaming,
and I hate that too because it's a constant marathon of like consumption where we're not just taking a moment to appreciate a final just a finalized good product.
Yes, I would agree.
And we've all talked about this before, and Ryan just said it just now. But I'm just saying, when you look at all these articles that do come out about things that we haven't even seen yet, I mean, people still forget about sometimes the Green Lantern series. Yes, it's been mentioned, I think, like last month maybe, but we forgot all about that almost. And now all of a sudden, Blue Beetle, here we go again. The last thing we only saw about Blue Beetle was the concept art that you saw at DC Fandom.
But we haven't even got concept art from the Green Lantern show, and the Green Lantern show was the very first thing that they were toting.
No, but
they were like casting people too. Like we got cast announcements.
Started casting, and we have heard nothing.
But to their credit, though, I mean, he did say that it depends on the response from the audience. So I mean, like, I'm sure they've had creative talks about what he wants to do with the character and where they want to go. But it all depends on if it's successful. Now let's go to Lewis Cox with a $5 or £5 super chat saying, ACS Ryan are cool. I don't know about Nicotina. Oh, well, I'm just playing Nicotina. Hey, that was not cool, dude. That's not cool.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Like, let me pay you to read my comment where I take shots at you.
But Lewis,
Hey,
thank
as a
you
matter
for
of
that
fact,
$5
Lewis,
super
good
chat.
on you.
Good on ya. Good on ya.
He's a good
Good on
supporter.
ya. He's a good supporter of the show. But the other thing too is, God damn it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so on here, he also says, what makes Blue Beetle attractive to me is that he isn't some millionaire that decides to help from a position of privilege. Let's see. When will we have a superhero whose interests are directed more towards the people and less towards the government and the 1% of the population? A hero that has that culture of valuing family and the essence of what makes us and our culture so rich. That connection to culture and how that will mold a superhero into one that people need. That's what I can bring. Okay. So he's trying to take a different approach to it. Right on. And good luck with that. We got Will Diesel in the chat. What's up, Will? Batfleck, baby, let's go. Exactly, man. Dude, I'm telling you, something's going on. I know my lawyer told me to shut up about that. As he tells us,
you're gonna get in trouble if you keep talking.
Crack. I know, I'm gonna get in trouble. He's gonna be like, "That's it. Pull it. Cut the stream."
Yeah.
Justice will be served on a cold platter.
So I mean, look, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes with Blue Beetle. I think that I think it's a promising project that can be something really cool. I've told Ryan numerous times that I feel like this is their answer to Spider-Man. That kind of character where he's a young, he's kind of clumsy. He's trying to figure out his abilities with the suit. The suit talks to him. So it does really remind me of like Jarvis, Spider-Man.
Literally Blue Beetle.
What's that?
I said it's literally it's Blue Beetle.
I know, but what I'm saying is that we've seen that kind of character in the newest Spider-Man, so it's kind of resembling that.
Well, yeah, that's what I was getting to from that synopsis you were reading. Was like, well, obviously, like, there's been comparisons of Blue Beetle to Spider-Man, like before our conversation, but even from this write-up, it's looking like, okay, you're looking to make like a story around like just a community-focused, impactful, series of events like that are just directly happening within this like small space. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's like similar to like what happens in Spider-Man. It's very like much like focused in like a very like small like realm. So it's not like, an international or like worldwide event most of the time. So I'm like, okay, cool. So you're like trying to, familiarize me with this, with things I'm already, sort of familiar with.
I like what they did in Young Justice with Blue Beetle.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
So did you guys see the Boys season 3 trailer?
Yes.
Yeah. I actually, you know what? I haven't actually watched the whole thing yet. We might have to watch that later. I don't know if I watch it on here. I'm not sure if it'll get taken down or not. So that's why I haven't done it. Yeah. I don't remember if Amazon does that. No. Maybe they don't. I'm not sure.
Oh, Anthony says you should do it.
I think you should do it. Did any of you anybody watch the Sonic 2 trailer? That was good.
The who? Sonic 2? No, I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be a nice little franchise. So
okay,
which one?
I mean, I like the first movie.
Huh? The first movie.
I like the first one.
Yeah, no, the second. Yeah, the final trailer that they just put out was pretty good.
What was it for? I missed it.
Sonic 2.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, Sonic 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was another one I was going to play, but I'm pretty sure I play it. I'm going to get taken down. So. We'll play the Boys trailer just a little bit then, but there is some more news I wanted to get to, so let's go to that right now. So here it is. Sam Raimi says that he wants to direct a Batman movie. Now, he can say it all he wants. I don't think you just bring him in and give him a Batman franchise, but I think it's cool. It says, I've always loved Batman, and if I ever saw the bat signal up in the air, I'd come running. Okay, that's awesome. Do you think that Sam Raimi could make a good Batman movie? Let's start with Neil.
Oh shit. Yeah, some bitch. No, I don't want to see him make a Batman movie. How many other fucking people got to make a goddamn Batman movie?
I mean, that's what I was saying before I saw.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna.
Batman fatigue is real.
Right, no more fucking.
How is it real? It's doing almost $1 billion.
But I'm just saying, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, thanks for Batman. Give me another character. That's why that's why I'm excited for Black Adam, Blue Beetle, Wonder Twins, all that. I just give me something new. Give me something new. Give me a new character that I can identify with or get to know or whatever. Man, just quit going back to the damn well with Batman again.
Right.
And again 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 and again.
Ryan as Superman, Neil as Batman, Rhea as Wonder Woman, ACS as Flash or even Green Lantern.
Oh, okay.
So who
Why can't
am
be
I?
Black Adam, bro?
Hey, Lewis, who am I? You left me out of the equation.
You're the villain.
Oh yeah,
You're the villain.
I'm the villain.
You're the villain in this story.
toy maker.
He's the Underminer.
I'm the Underminer. Prepare to be undermined.
So the only reason I say no to this, just so you understand, look, we just got a new Batman movie. Why? Why does that even have to be a fucking question?
Well, no, he just brought it up, and so the
Right.
report, like,
Of
oh,
course. So
it's
it's very easy to be like, no, Doctor Strange is coming out. He's crazy. He could probably do something really wild. Shut the fuck up with that stuff. I mean, honestly, no. I can't see him directing a Batman.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Sam Raimi for a Green Lantern movie? I don't know. I gotta see Doctor Strange first before I start giving him, more comic franchises. Ryan, what do you think?
I mean, not for Batman. I mean,
No.
let Matt Reeves do his thing, and then let what's his name, Muschietti do his thing. Those are two Batmans that we need to kind of get to know, and then the other two people that are directing Batgirl. Like, I don't need
let's
another
see that.
anything in the theater.
Well, I'm open to getting more of like the Bat family. I think that's cool.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
give me a different
Drake
character. Give me,
and,
like-
Batwing, or give me Nightwing, or give me
Nightwing / Red Hood.
Red Robin. Give me
But see,
something.
that's one of the things that I'm really excited about. Even though the new DCU is kind of like, well, whatever. It's not as great as the Snyderverse was, in my opinion. But one thing I am excited for is that I do want to see more of the Bat family. I want to see Nightwing. I want to see Robin. Or it could be Tim Drake or the Red Hood, and I want to see those characters come to life. And that part of it, I am kind of excited for because I do want to see where that story goes with them as well. And then yes, they are doing a Kite Man spinoff.
Of course. Is it done by James Gunn, RJ?
That I'm not sure of, but
He's like, I'm sorry, guys, I cannot disclose that information.
yeah, Super Radness. That is an awesome idea. Sam Raimi for a Spider-Man movie. That's a good fit. Yeah,
you could try that out.
Wow, really?
What's up, Krypton's Core?
That was good.
Nicotina, you're Black Beetle. The evil Blue Beetle. Oh,
Yes, he just made it.
Black Beetle's a douche. That's harsh.
Oh, damn it.
Part of the reach.
Let's see. ACS Rhea, what do you guys think? Sam Raimi for Batman, or you think it's no?
I think he could pull it off, but as much as hype as I was for the Batman, and obviously I love the movie. I've said it plenty. I'll go with Ryan with this one. That's just too much Batman too fucking often.
Yeah.
I just think, and plus, like, this is just some offhand comments. So, if they were like make a Batman movie, that shit would come out in 3 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would literally
Probably meant Man Bat.
Yeah. So I think he could pull it off if he did it. I mean,
He could pull off Man Bat.
I think he could pull off a Batman movie. For me, Sam Raimi's only movie that I look at and kind of like is Spider-Man 3, and that's it. For the love of the game, Spider-Man 1, all his movies, Evil Dead. I like Sam Raimi as a director. I think he's fire, but I think he can pull off Batman too. But it's just relax on the. There's so many other characters in the DC universe that deserve live action movies.
There you go.
Relax, just a bit on the.
Just relax.
Especially because Matt Reeves is going to probably get to finish, put out another one or maybe complete a trilogy of some sort. That's a lot of saturation, live action.
Yeah.
And if you're just like, yo, wait a minute, is Pattinson or whoever he would choose to be Batman? It's just a lot. So I think he could do it and do it well because I like Sam Raimi as a director.
I think he could do it. Do I want it? No.
I don't want it. All right, Rhea,
Beautiful, man.
Yeah,
and then we'll move on.
It's so weird getting this quote, and I'm like, hi, promote your Doctor Strange movie that's coming out soon. Why are you talking about stuff that you would rather do instead? That doesn't bode well for my anticipation for seeing him interpret Doctor Strange. Like, because I'm sure this has come up before. Like, Marvel pretty much has the story written, and someone just comes in and executes the already established shot for shot plan that and there's no creativity really from this director most of the time. So it's cool that, you know, like he has ambition to go to interpret a character he's really interested in. It's just that for me, the timeliness of this quote is like a little strange for me, like when you're supposed to be promoting something else. Yeah, it's a little sus.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to hear the entire interview. I don't know how it started or how it ended and how it got to the point of
exactly.
Started with hello and it ended
Yeah.
with a goodbye.
Right.
Okay,
No.
relax. All right, relax.
Yeah. No.
But I'm
I
saying,
know
like I'd like to
I
know
know.
because, like Ray was just saying, like, yo, why ain't you talking about your movie? But that, like, we've seen it and it's been so prevalent in like the last 5 years of comic book movies. Like these, I always go back to Ben Affleck. He makes a movie that has nothing to do with cape shit, and the first question he gets asked in an interview is, "Yo, what up with the Batman though?" So it's like it could have been he could have been talking about his movie, and somebody could have been like, "Would you ever think about a DC property?" And he comes with, "I'll do."
Yeah, I mean, and you're not gonna say no, you know?
Yeah,
like
fuck that.
gross,
I don't switch
direct that.
sides. Like what? What are
See,
you talking about?
If he said I don't switch sides, that would be hardcore as fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like,
"Man,
whoa,
bro."
okay. And RJ says it's because the press always ask really dumb questions for
They
directors
do.
and actors to
They
get
do.
flashy headlines so they can get clicks. I mean, yes, that is very true. It's very lawyer
Andre did
answer.
click that website.
And he doesn't charge you for that statement.
That's
does not turn that
the one thing I always say about if Ben Affleck truly was just like, yo, I'm done with that. It's because his acting range is big. He makes other kind of movies. There's a trailer that's creepy as fuck for another movie he has coming out with Andy on Mars, and I'm just like, yo,
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna watch it though.
Deep Water.
Deep Water. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure in
Deep
the
Water.
press for Deep Water, somebody's gonna say, "Yo, what about the Batman?" He's gonna be like, "Dude, can we
Of
chill?"
course.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
and Lewis, I agree. I mean, I think Doctor Strange 2 is going to be off the fucking hook. I cannot wait for this movie. It's the next. I think it's the next big movie coming out. Is Doctor Strange 2 that comes out in
May 3rd.
And that's the next big event.
Well, the next one is going to be Morbius. That's April.
Oh no, Morbius is
Yeah. So the next
everybody,
one is Morbius and then Doctor Strange.
No. Everybody just get ready for this shit right here. Bob's Burgers.
Oh God, what's he doing?
Bob's
Burgers. Oh, you're gonna get me taken down, dude.
I love how like in the trailer for the Bob's Burgers movie, the way that they make things look more cinematic is just adding shadows to everything.
I can't fucking wait.
So I did put a poll in the chat a few minutes ago. I said, "Do you want to see a Sam Raimi directed, or do you want to see Sam Raimi direct Batman?" 13 votes in. 69% said yes. 31 said no. So a little undecided, but still, I mean, hey, you know, if you get a chance, vote on that. I'm going to end that real soon.
I did. I put no.
You put no. Okay, there we go.
Yep. No.
Caden has some choice words. Morbius, nah, fuck that. Doctor Strange 2 all the way. I'm going to see both movies because I want to see where
Definitely
Morbius lies. And me,
right.
Where
it's going to connect. And
yeah,
it's got Michael Keaton.
What the fuck am I doing? I want to see what universe he's in. That's what I want to see. How does it connect? Because you see Michael Keaton who's in that movie, and you're like, what the hell? Isn't he the Vulture? Isn't he the Vulture?
Isn't he Batman?
Isn't he Batman? Isn't he fucking Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice Part 2 and of course Part 1?
Mm-hmm. He's a lot of things.
The guy's on fire.
Keaton is eating right now. Like
Yeah.
Here's some Blue Beetle art from a member of the channel, Axel Droga. Well, that came out pretty good. You want to share that with us?
Also relax.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Very
good job, Axel. But Axel, relax.
Yeah.
And we got 41 people watching the stream right now. You guys smash that like button and remember to subscribe as well, and become a member or join the Patreon as well. Okay, so
I just unliked it. So there we go.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say I already did that.
So, actually, let me move this further down because that's going to relate more to what we're talking about later. Some other news that dropped, which I thought was pretty interesting, was a little bit of tidbit about Deadpool 3. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
No.
So the director was talking about how in Deadpool 3, well, first of all, Ryan Reynolds came out and said that Sean Levy will be the director of Deadpool 3. He also did what is it?
which is the Adam Project. Fire.
The Adam Project.
Yeah,
this weekend.
Free Guy.
Just
Free
watched
Guy.
it. I didn't like Free Guy that much.
Yeah, Free Guy
You
was
know
cool,
what?
but the
I
Adam
wasn't.
Project
I
was
wasn't
great.
too impressed with it either.
I
No.
watched the Adam Project the other night. I
I
watched the
enjoyed
first
it.
part of it, and then I fell asleep because it was hella late at night when I watched it, and I was kind of drunk,
good.
so I fell asleep. I don't give an
All right,
F
all
about
right.
Morbius. Okay, you said that already, Caden. Calm down.
Yeah, relax.
He's very upset. Why? Morbius?
The director. I read Vote Nicotino, and I said yes. Okay, Lewis, I'm sorry, man. Okay, I just
Well,
want
then
to
I'm gonna
ask.
go vote no.
There's so much aggression in the chat.
Yeah,
There it is.
right.
Everyone's getting
What's
mad
good,
right now.
y'all?
You know what?
Y'all
I'm
hate
just gonna end
Mondays
that
and shit?
poll.
Gosh,
So-
Napoleon.
Oh God. Did you guys get a chance to see Adam Project? I know, Anthony, you said yes. Did you guys get a chance to see it? No.
I said no.
Yeah,
To
Neil?
what? See what? See what?
the
Adam Project.
I did watch it. I enjoyed it. It was very
Yeah,
good.
it was.
And
It was straight out of it. I'm surprised I didn't see an Amblin logo before the movie started. Like that's the kind of movie it is. Like those
Dude.
Amblin movies from the 80s,
The
90s.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
dude, it was
definitely
fire, it
80s.
was fire.
It was 80s sci-fi. What was it? There was a fucking
Batman, you too?
Son of a
Hater.
I give.
What did
give.
Jared Leto ever do to y'all?
Wow.
No, he
Why
says
does
I
everybody-
give.
I give.
I give. Oh, okay.
No,
My
I
bad,
don't.
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
my bad.
safe.
Hey,
You're safe.
Retract the
Oh,
statement.
I
Yeah.
give
It's a case
fuck.
of Mondays, and
Ooh.
usually Rhea. That's how it is on Mondays. Everyone's all amped up because they just got back to work and they hate life, and they come here and they go, yeah, just let loose. It makes you think,
wait.
doesn't it?
Oh, look at RJ going on.
He's done Free Guy, Adam Project, Real Steel. I didn't like that movie.
I
Night at
like
the
You're
Museum, movies. He did multiple ones of that. He's a solid director. He's done mostly family movies, though.
Yeah.
Only one rated R movie in his entire career. Oh, there you go.
Wait, question. So, like, is Deadpool 3 going to be R-rated or not?
Oh, it has. Oh,
I think it's rated G because it's coming out for Disney.
Rated E for everyone?
PG-13. Yeah. for everyone.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Yeah,
he's bringing his director over, Sean Levy. He's done the past 2 movies with him. He says he wants to keep that going. He says here that it looks like Deadpool 3 is now fully on the road to happening, as Levy has been tapped to helm the long-awaited sequel, according to Entertainment Weekly. Let's see. He also did mention that he really, really wanted to see Wolverine be in this movie, which I think would be awesome.
He did.
If he found a way to
There's
get
an
Hugh
interview.
Jackman to come back and do
Hugh
Wolverine
Jackman.
for just Hugh
Huge.
Jackman.
He's huge.
Wallaby.
But no, I mean, that's the thing is that so the hard part with this is that, Hugh Jackman, obviously, eventually we have to move away from Hugh Jackman when we get Wolverine.
I agree.
Well, eventually, I mean, he can't do it forever. He's already getting older. But I mean, I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but it pisses me off that, unfortunately, due to timing and whatnot, we never got to see him interact with the rest of the MCU or even Deadpool. And I think that would have been really cool to see him interact with the other characters because, I mean, he's the only iteration of Wolverine that we've ever known.
Only
With
one.
Batman, we've gotten how many now? 6?
30.
He's like
Too
James
many?
Bond.
Not
But
30.
with Wolverine, it's always been him. And there's been nobody else.
No, here it is right here. Hold on.
What you got?
Oh, there it
Whoa,
is.
oh, that looks kind
Oh,
of
here-
crazy. Look at that.
So
shit.
there it is right there.
All right.
They're both asleep.
Snuck Hugh into Free Guy. We all want to see Hugh and Ryan do everything together. Is it going to be Starman? Are you going to put Wolverine and Deadpool together in Deadpool 3? Like, when are you going to work with all three of you guys?
I'm not going to say where and how, but I absolutely will confirm my intention and determination to be the lucky son of a who puts those two magnificent gods in the same movie together. That will happen, and it will be me.
I've got you snuck Hugh into Free Guy.
Wow.
We all want-
Can we-
There you go.
Yo, can we say 3 snaps in Z formation?
Yeah. So
They
there you go.
will
There you go.
be my-
Wow.
That'd be cool. I mean, if he's able to pull that off, that would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just to see them together on screen. I mean, that'd be fucking badass.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about an actor who's eating good right now, who's been fucking kicking ass, and that is Michael Keaton, right?
Yeah.
So as of, I think, again, Bat Dan might have to correct me here, but as of yesterday, I want to say, well, this fucking guy won another award. Michael Keaton wins Best Actor for a Limited Series for Dope Sick. So not only is he going to be Beetlejuice again, not only is he going to be Batman, And not only is he in Morbius, and also in the MCU as well, but now he also won the Best Actor for a Limited Series award. I mean, the guy's on fire right now.
That show's fire, too.
Well,
it's about Oxycontins.
Also,
it is. It literally is. Like,
what's up, Super Dave?
That's kind of scary though. That means he's stretching himself all over. So that means he's mailing it in for some of these roles.
Is he though? I mean, we don't know, but I mean, look, he's getting a shit ton of work, and that's awesome for him.
Well, I'm just saying he might be mailing it in for some of these.
You sound a little jealous.
He sounds a little salty.
He's like,
if I was
wait. If I was an
fuck
actor,
Michael Keaton,
if I was
Man,
an actor,
that guy's overrated.
I waited outside the
this guy's
porch.
I saw Mr. Mom.
This
He
guy's
told me no
70
thank
years
you.
old. Why is he getting all this
I
work?
saw Multiplicity.
Michael Keaton's
That
a
was a good
national
movie.
treasure.
Hey, Multiplicity was a good
He has
It is a
quite
good
the
movie.
resume,
It was
Nicotina. I'm not saying he doesn't.
By Harold Ramis. That's why it was good.
Hot take: Michael Keaton's Batman wasn't that good. Ooh, those are fighting words for Andrew Casale.
Wow.
He's gonna come after you now.
Wasn't that
Hand
good?
over foot.
No, I disagree. I think Keaton's a good.
I thought he was
Batman.
great. I thought he was great.
I love that's yeah.
Okay, RJ, he's going to go into full prediction mode right away. He says, here's my prediction. Hugh Jackman will be in Deadpool 3, but not as Wolverine. He's just going to play Hugh Jackman, the actor, and run around with Deadpool.
Oh my god, that would be funny as hell.
Yeah, you know what? I agree.
People would
think
be so pissed, but it would be so funny that, that's just funny.
Could
I
do
like
that.
That'd be
It's a
funny.
nice prediction.
And I can see that happening too. The Keaton verse is popping off right now. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up,
I haven't seen Obi-Wan the homie in quite some time.
For Dope Sick, cool. I will see the movie. Also, I loved him in The Founder. The Founder is so good, dude. The Founder is a good fucking movie. If you guys haven't seen The Founder, check that out.
Listen, I ain't saying the guy's not a good actor.
You just said that.
You just went through this whole tirade about how he's overrated.
Whoa. Hey, what's up, everybody?
And he could never appear on Bog's Burgers.
This is bullshit.
Wait, Neil, are you back on Twitter?
No, I got banned for life.
Oh, I thought that was your at.
Oh no, that's my girlfriend's at.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
She runs my channel, so I'm like, we'll use yours until I actually use her account and probably get her kicked off.
There we go.
Somebody doesn't like me on Twits, so I don't know what it is. I was just like, really?
Now Neil did say that he tried to get back on.
Michael Keaton.
That's what got me banned for life. I changed.
You tried to come back, and they were like,
and
"Oh,
then
we
they're like,
see you."
You're banned. I was like,
Neil, all you gotta do is make up another email account, and you're back in.
I did that.
It's not like they track your freaking
Yo,
Mac
Your IP address. They're
Yeah,
like,
your IP address.
again?
No, I legit created
192.
I created
192.1.1.187. Yeah, right. Get out of here, sucker.
I created a new
It's like a
email
free
and
moment.
they yeeted me.
They do tell you when they suspend your Twitter account, because it's happened to me before. They'll be like, "Yo, if you try to create another one, we'll ban you for life."
And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
I was successful at it. Now I need to check my shit. Let me make sure.
No, I was not
They're
successful.
listening to the stream right now. You got this shit going on Twitter?
Yeah.
Hey,
Is it on? Is it back?
Oh man,
Did you ever get it back?
mine?
Yeah.
No, he
They
The
got-
clapped you
original
just
one?
for.
No, the original
course
one.
he got it.
Somebody targeted you, I think, man, because that didn't make any sense. What happened?
No!
I was like, what in the world?
No, I got targeted because I'm like, what the fuck? I do the same thing on Instagram, and
What exactly did you do?
nothing.
Okay,
They
we'll
said
leave
I
it
got.
at that.
They said I got nailed for potential
fraud.
spam, and something else.
Spam and eggs.
Spam and eggs.
They
Yeah.
hit me up because I was putting up mad clips of like
Yeah.
GDS and Man of Steel.
No, I was
let's
just
go.
doing this shit. I'd be going around my place and like just talking bullshit and whatever, and I guess I just pissed somebody off. So, it's just the way it goes.
I don't like
Hey,
this
it's-
guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy. He sucks.
Calling it now. The Flash is going to reset time, so Ben Affleck is the Batman in the Burtonverse.
That would be fun.
That'd be
That's
so
that-
weird. Can you imagine? You got Billy D like, hey, how's it going?
Oh, well,
This is Billy D. Williams. You know what's funny? You ever watch that show, 30 Rock? You guys ever see that show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, 30 Rock is hilarious. It's so at one point he's trying to get Tracy Morgan to sign a new contract. Not Ben Affleck. What's his name?
Ben
Alec
Affleck?
Baldwin. He's trying to get because he plays the CEO, And so he found out that he really likes Bill Cosby, and so he got a guy to do his voice. He's like, "Hey, how's it going? This is Bill Cosby." And then he ended up getting mad at him, right? And so then Alec Baldwin freaks out. He's like, "Hey Tracy, this is Billy D. Williams," because he's trying to like make him feel like he's special. That was just funny. If you saw it, you'd know what I'm talking about.
Well, if you were there, you would have laughed.
Like everybody in the chat was like, I think he's going somewhere with this.
And then went nowhere.
And then
he went.
He fizzled.
He didn't fizzle.
Yeah.
What's this?
Breaking news.
Winning Time.
I don't know about
Go
that.
watch Winning Time. If anybody likes the
what wasn't he already supposed to? What the hell?
What?
How's that breaking news if Anthony knows about it?
It's not nice.
Hey,
that's not nice.
No, but I'm an insider, bro.
We got insider.
Yeah.
All right.
What if he's
we need to know about this?
What if he's a
thing.
scooper?
Let's go.
No.
Okay, so let's go to some breaking
wanna
news
get
that just
in
dropped like right now. So let's go ahead and go to breaking news. Okay, so exclusive via the Ankler. What? I'm hearing that Damon Lindelof, the creator of Watchmen and the co-creator of Lost and The Leftovers, I had some leftovers last night, is working on a new Star Wars movie.
Subscribe now.
Why do you gotta yell that? Subscribe now. Jeff Snyder. First of all, Jeff Snyder, go fuck yourself for one. I don't like that guy. But two, so now this is a group chat right there, just yelling. Interesting. But now Damien Lindelof is gonna get a Star Wars movie. Like he's gonna write the movie. I mean, he's done some pretty cool shit in the past, but I didn't think he was gonna get a Star Wars movie. But hey, I mean, I don't know. This is breaking news, guys. I mean, you saw the ground. It's breaking news. So
there you go.
So, guys, what do you think? Ankler is a news site run by former Hollywood reporters, editors, and writers.
Oh, okay.
How does he know all this shit? I don't know how he knows this.
He's a fucking attorney of law.
He's the attorney, yeah.
Ryan just dissed Anthony. Wow.
Yeah, cold-blooded, man.
It was cold-blooded, but yeah, I can't say anything. That was cold-blooded.
It was cold-blooded. What do you guys think about this news about Damien Lindelof writing or working on a
I don't.
I mean, but here's the thing: they said Star Wars movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the two guys, the two showrunners for Game of Thrones were given a Star Wars trilogy like 2 years ago.
That never happened though.
Evaporated. So like, I don't know.
And who else got one? Ryan Johnson got one. That never happened.
Yeah, Patty Jenkins. Is she still working? What's good with that?
She probably thinks she's still working on that one. She's like, "Oh, it's still happening, right?" They're like, "Nah, no, it's not. It's not gonna happen."
Who knows?
I mean, do we? I mean, it says Star Wars movie, so I'm trying to figure out what movie would it be.
I thought they were gonna take a break from movies for a while because of Star Wars fatigue.
Maybe, I have no idea. There's an Ewok movie.
The Ewok movie. Oh God, what
the Ewok adventure?
Wicket is the fucking
Wicket.
Bro, you got some Chick-fil-A, man?
Yeah, man. That's how you.
Chick-fil-A is bomb, dude. I'm a big Chick-fil-A fan.
They were talking about like High Republic stuff, but I don't know if that was intended for Disney Plus or if they were going to go theatrical. We haven't heard really much of anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than books and.
Is it going to get shelved like Rogue Squadron? Oh,
right?
Soon.
Yeah,
too soon. It might. You never know. Could be. You never know, man.
RJ just said, I believe Lindelof is working on a Star Wars movie when the cameras are rolling. That's true. Because there's a lot of stuff that they put out there, and I think sometimes it's for feelers. They get the feelers out there. They're like, oh, people don't want to see that. And
yeah. They don't want to see that. Let's go.
Did y'all already cover the Darth Maul stuff? Like, he was gonna be in Obi-Wan, but then they scrapped it during the rewrites and stuff.
You're kidding me.
Oh, dude, that was like big news that like low-key blew up earlier today.
No shit.
Didn't they have to scrap him because of the controversy that Ray Park got in?
So, someone mentioned that was probably what happened, but I don't know. I feel like there might have been some other like issues there because like I know in the animated series there is like it would kind of lessen the impact of that final showdown if they were to make the live action series canon alongside the
Yeah.
animated series.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like that's really like a big issue or not, or if it's to what Ryan said, like no, like Ray Parker kind of, you know, did some stuff.
Ray Parker, he was out there being grimy. Is what he's out there doing.
Yep. I mean, he had his little Sith out.
Whoa, what?
His little lightsaber. What exactly?
Then you
happened?
truly lost.
What exactly happened with Ray Park? Ray, do you know exactly what happened with him?
He leaked some footage of his wife giving fellatio to someone, right?
Something along those lines,
right? Wasn't it himself?
Was it? This was like
it was
more than 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
So
But
I'm just like, why are you holding that against him like years later? I don't know. That's why I feel like there must be a different reason.
Yeah. Oh, they probably
Unless it was someone else's lightsaber.
Oh my god, dude!
Nope.
What are you talking about right now?
Yeah, like I'm not saying like, oh no, like give him a pass because like, you know, hella years have passed. I'm just saying like, you know, like what else is really going on?
I think they, I mean, to be honest with you, I think that Disney would have just wanted to dodge any sort of controversy.
Yeah.
Controversy.
Also,
controversy.
When you're talking about a show that is only probably going to have 6 to 7 episodes, it's like that's
67 episodes?
6 to 7, okay?
66 times?
Or the 66
times. And then the head.
That is a good point though, and folks were criticizing the trailer, saying like, "Oh, they're trying to shoehorn in hella new characters, so this can be a launch pad for like their spin-offs and yada yada yada." So, so that could be something else too. They're just trying to launch these other new characters off of this show.
Yeah,
they scrapped Darth Maul feedback from Filoni and Favreau. They made a lot of changes to Kenobi during the writing stage because it was too similar to the Mandalorian style, and they had done. I mean, look, seeing Darth Maul would have been cool, but it's kind of a cliche in a sense. Kind of like, do I have to see Darth Maul because I'm getting Obi-Wan?
Also, the last time we saw him was at the end of Solo.
Rebels.
No, it was at the end of Solo.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's exactly what Kira.
Yeah. So like, that's like where they were going with that. I have no idea.
See, I thought that like in the Book of Boba Fett, like the Syndicate, I thought they were gonna say that like Kira was the one who was behind all the thing, the whole thing. I was like, oh, that'd be awesome, No, it wasn't. It was just a bunch of idiots trying to take over the planet or whatever. Filoni and Favreau basically said that Obi-Wan needed to go bigger. So per their advice, they added Vader, the Inquisitors from Filoni's animated shows, to be the villains instead of Darth Maul. But you know what, though? I'd rather see the Inquisitors because it plays more into the, they're being hunted down, also, and now you get to see them in live action do that.
Also hadn't seen the Inquisitors really in live action yet. We've seen Darth Maul in live action. So
yes, we have.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could see it from that.
I mean, in a lot of ways too.
Filoni was
go
like,
ahead.
No. I want characters from my show.
Yeah.
That's what
Ryan who else can we add?
I
have some characters we can add. I just wrote them in this cartoon. Yeah, I have a list.
Also, let me be in an episode. They're like,
So how do you think it's going to end?
What? I mean,
Kenobi.
I think it's gonna end with him on Tatooine watching over the boy. I think that's what he's gonna do. I mean, it's gonna end with him just back in fucking Tatooine. I mean, I don't think they're gonna even show I hope they don't do this where like they're gonna show where he was coming from, like why he was out in the desert when he found Luke. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he was coming from this exchange. Like, oh, that was all connected.
He's scared.
Every iteration of Star Wars, whenever they do a special edition, they always change the fucking sound of the.
They do. They're like, that one's not good enough. Let's go with another one.
It's like.
The Sand people are easily frightened, but they come back in bigger numbers. I was like, yo,
guys, we got 43 people watching right now. Guys, remember to smash that like button and subscribe as well. Consider being a member and join the Patreon to help support the channel. So, guys, we're going to move into our last topic before we get to our main topic, which is it's going to be kind of brief because I just kind of want to get through this as fast as possible. but I thought it'd be kind of cool just kind of go over this. I don't know why. But let's go to that right now.
What?
Just rip the Band-Aid right off. You sound like you really don't want to talk about this, whatever it is. So let's just rip the Band-Aid.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so oh god, why would you put that on the screen? You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm glad you called. Ryan is being a little bitch again.
Oh, you put that crap. Get that shit out of here. Okay, so this is the Critics' Choice Awards. Now, there were a number of movies that won an award for the Critics' Choice. Best Picture went to The Power of the Dog. I have not seen that movie. Has anyone else seen that movie? Rhea, anybody? Power of the Dog? No? Okay. Best Actor went to Will Smith for King Richard.
No, but I heard that Power of the Dog movie was fire, though.
Really?
Benedict Cumberbatch, yes. Yeah, I heard it was great.
Jessica Chastain won Best Actress. Troy, I can't say his name. Best Supporting Actor for Coda. There was a reason why I brought this up. I forgot what it was. Oh, animated series. Let's get down to there. Let's get down to the good stuff. Let's see. Anyway, best animated series I think was What If won that, which I thought was really cool.
Well,
best score was Hans Zimmer from Dune.
Nice.
So that's awesome. Best song was No Time to Die. I think that was Billie Eilish. She was saying that. And then best drama series on television. I didn't see Succession, but Squid Games got nominated, which is kind of cool.
Squid Games has won a lot of awards. I like it.
It has, huh?
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Let's see. Ted Lasso comedy series.
Lasso.
I'm trying to see where the other ones were at. Limited series at Mayor of Easttown. So, but wouldn't this also include what?
Have you not seen Mayor of Easttown? That shit is fire, dude.
No,
I
have not seen that. Here's Michael Keaton for Dope Sick.
Yep.
He said it's about drugs.
Joey, is that the one for Clifford? Yeah, it's about like when like Oxycontin got like real big, you know, like in the 90s and the 2000s and shit, just because basically the pharmaceutical company was like, no, it's not addictive, it's not, but the Oxycontin is mad addictive. So like, and Michael Keaton plays a doctor who was like prescribing it to people, going off of what the pharmaceutical companies were saying. So like, yeah.
Oh, here it is right here. So What If won Best Animated Series. Neil's trying to make his comeback. Here he goes. Oh, no, he's gone again. He's having connection issues with the iPad.
Yeah.
I guess Zack Snyder's Justice League wasn't a part of this because it was a streaming show. I don't know. It always gets a shaft somehow, some way. Anyway, so check this out. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can take a look at all the winners of the Critics' Choice Awards. Just wanted to run that real quick. But I thought it was cool that that What If won an award for Best Animated Series. I thought that was cool because I thought What If was pretty fire.
No, What If was fire. Yeah, thoroughly satisfied with that series. Yeah.
Well, and on top of that, it's going to spawn off to other into the movies and everything else. So they did a good job at establishing that and it's almost like the What If was like its own universe that can now is kind of interacting. Shaft wasn't in ZSJ. No, he wasn't.
What up, Joey?
What's up, Joey? You just wanted to say that, you know?
Yeah.
And also real quick, you guys, let me get that away. Where is it? The Batman continues to dominate. I mean, look, it earned $66 million in the film's second week at the box office. The film had an impressive 50% drop from its opening weekend. And I think that's actually not a bad number for a drop off. No,
because it's normally it's normally like 70% or something along those lines. Yeah.
What if number one? I don't know.
Relax.
But the Batman is dominating right now. Really good movie. I think we've all seen the Batman.
Yeah.
Definitely. I definitely want to see it again. I'll probably have to wait till it comes out on HBO Max. How many times have you seen it in theaters, Anthony?
3
times.
Wow. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see it again in theaters. I'll just wait for like either the physical release or HBO Max. But I got my feel. The movie's fire.
You naughty boy, you Caden. God damn it. So the Batman continues to kill it. Definitely check out the Batman in theaters. I wish I saw it in IMAX. I was trying to convince. I was down at the family's house over the weekend. I was trying to convince him, hey, we should go see the Batman IMAX, but They weren't buying the idea. They're like, no, we're gonna stay here, and we kept on drinking. We got Zentak. What's up, man? Yo, panel, you guys have liked to have seen Affleck versus the Riddler? I would definitely like to see Affleck versus the Riddler. Mm-hmm. I think there's something out there coming up pretty soon that you might actually get a chance to see a little bit of that, a little taste of that. Isn't that right, Ryan?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Do we have any? No, we don't. Well, yes. We don't have anything to show, but we can say.
You back, Neil?
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, you good?
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Hey, man.
I thought Batman was good. Not great. You know what? When I first saw it, I thought Batman was just a good movie, and I was like, I don't think it's my favorite. But after talking about it so much, there's so much shit that happened in that movie that I actually really like it a lot. It's not my favorite Batman iteration. Ben Affleck definitely is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I really hope that they upgrade his suit in the next movie, because like the cowl, like all this right here, it really bothered me the entire time. I don't know why. And I think the all black look, I've seen all black too many times, and and that's what I like about Affleck's Batman and BVS, that he had the gray, which he hadn't seen that before, and he had kind of like that textured fabric kind of look. I just really like that, and the armored look, we've seen that before. We've seen it with Christian Bale. We've seen it with
you've seen it with even Ben Affleck, in his tactical
suit, right? Yeah, tactical suit, yeah. I prefer Tim Burton's Batman. Okay, right on. The overall suit needs update in the sequel. I mean, obviously, yes, it is a year 2 Batman, so he is kind of having to do this shit on his own. I mean, but they don't shoot him in the legs for some reason. They always shoot him in the body. Like, they're just like unloading on his body. Like,
why don't you shoot him in the mouth?
The magic
come
of
on,
movies.
like the one part that's like on his body that like you can visibly see from a distance. They're like, why don't you shoot him in the face? No, that's cruel.
We're not going to do that. In Blank Man? Shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Blank Man.
But then there was this too. So here's a screenshot from the extended cut. This is a scene that I don't think we got to see in.
Nope.
That was not in the Batman.
It was in the Batman for sure, but this is from the Ayer cut. So definitely another shot of the Ayer cut that we still haven't seen. It's amazing to me that we still have not seen this fucking movie. I can't believe that it hasn't been released yet. Like, and I know people will argue that they won't release it because why would they want to go back? But why not? I mean, the fans want to see it. Just do it. It wouldn't hurt anybody at this point. I mean, Ray, do you want to see the Ayer cut?
Yeah, definitely. I was talking about this on Max's channel the other night. That although I personally want to see it, like I enjoyed the theatrical cut and the extended cut enough to want to see more. It was I'm a little unsure how like the general audience appeal for this movie will be. But obviously we have Zack Snyder's Justice League because of like that organic community pushing for it. So yeah, like to answer your question, I do want to see it. I'm just like wondering like how strong of like a desire is it for it is really out there right now.
I mean, I have the desire for it. I mean, Ryan, go ahead.
No, I want to see it. I want to see this damn movie that they have 90% complete, and they just will not release it for whatever reason. It's not. It can't just be because I mean, it's years later. This thing came out in 2016.
Yes.
Yeah, it came out a while ago.
Yeah, around that time.
And they're just like, no, we like to wait 20 years.
I mean, honestly, look, if there was ever a time to release the Ayer cut, it's this summer. Because, I mean, the next movie coming out for DC is Black Adam. And that comes out when?
In October.
In October. So why not release it right now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure
even says it'll be released with the merger. I
wouldn't you
hope
want
so. Hey, Neil, please say it.
What?
Why wouldn't
Thanks, Neil. Back to you.
I was like, wait, what do you want me to say? Why wouldn't you want to? I'm so sorry.
All right, Ray, go ahead.
I can't even hear those. It's not fair.
I was going to say, how much weight do y'all put on these new slate release times, or do you feel like they're going to change again this year?
Oh,
I think The Rock for the Black Adam. I think that's not going to change again.
That's locked in.
Also, Shazam, I don't think Shazam 2 will change again. The other two movies, though, like they really pushed those far back. So, like, I think the first two are definitely going to come out this year, but next year's, I don't know. It's just like,
I can't wait for Fandom 2022 so that they'll be like, hey guys, here comes the Flash and what's that other movie that's Aquaman 2? Here's some more stuff on that because we've been giving you that same exact.
That's what I'm saying.
It just
you can't go full like Super Pets mode. Like, yeah, it's coming out. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, but Super Pets.
It's got Kevin Hart. It's got Keanu Reeves.
That comes out in July, right? Super Pets.
Yes, July 29th.
Keanu Reeves is Batman. Hashtag.
DC Fandom doesn't come out until was it like
It's
August or October?
It's usually October.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
so it's like
what have they even? Is there
they haven't even announced the fandom? They have not announced it. I wouldn't be surprised if they skipped it.
I don't think they're going to announce anything like that until actually they are complete with this whole merger or whatever. They're like, okay, we know what we're going to do going forward. So let's not call it fandom. Let's call it, Warner
Black Adam's release date.
Who gives a shit? I don't know. What?
That's what we'll call
exactly.
It right
that's what it is right now.
Yes, what the fuck?
Marvel had era. What If. DC is still living in what the fuck. Because at this point now, see, to me, it makes perfect sense in the world to release the Ayer cut this summer. Because think about how much fan service you would do by putting that out there this summer before any of your other films come out. You put that out there on HBO Max, and it's connected to Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's like, why not?
I mean, why not release it right now? There's nothing going on other than the Batman. Once that thing, once it simmers, like I would say, what is this? March. Once it simmers in like April, May, there you go. I mean, release it right before summer.
Because you got Doctor Strange coming out, and then you got Morbius as well. So April, May, and then really it feels like in the June, July. I mean, just drop it on HBO Max. Then companies, I would resubscribe if they put that on HBO Max. I'd be like, yeah, I'm in. And but to me, it doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't damage anything that you've done. And the fact that you could even I wouldn't even be mad if they started off by saying another leg of the multiverse, and then bam, the movie. Just to say that. Oh, okay.
Well, again, their fear is again giving a good yes, these guys giving a good product to the fans to rally behind and say, see, guys. We've had Zack Snyder's Justice League, which was a great story, good movie, had great pacing, and then you have the David Ayer Suicide Squad cut, Ayer cut, and that again it's good pacing and it goes a little bit different. It's a little bit darker, but it's a better put together product, and that gives us the viewers and the fans of that kind of property more ammunition to. Hashtag release the Snyderverse or whatever it is at that point in time.
Also, releasing that literally has them out there like, yeah, we fucked up again.
Yeah,
again. Because as far as the general consensus with Zack Snyder's Justice League is, it's a far fucking superior movie to the Justice League. It is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it is.
So them releasing that already, they admitted, yeah, we fucked it up. Then the haircut.
Yeah. And they don't want to look bad again in front of Discovery because they want to keep their jobs.
But still, again, when it comes to Discovery, whoever does take over, if they make a change of guard and you see guys like Emmerich leave, Neil, what are you doing? You snapping your fingers? What is that noise?
He's playing with spoons.
Ooh, man.
He's like,
remember, Neil, you gotta remember.
He's like, this is a boring conversation.
Your headphones, Mike, is much more sensitive than your other one.
It's different. I'm not used to this.
Oh, hey, he's here. Walter, geez. I'm sorry. Okay,
no.
I'm sorry.
Well, Walter, I'm actually not sorry. Get the fuck out of here.
So I just wanted to try to so Rhea brought up the point, what do you think about them pushing back certain movies? Does everybody forget the fucking preview that they put out during Super Bowl about what to get excited for, and now you just pulled it all back?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gave
that's
up
really
on that shit.
embarrassing.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
embarrassing.
So to answer her question to what it could mean, you push forward. You keep the two movies that have no tie to a certain universe, right? They have no tie. Whatever you want to say to it.
Shazam has a small tie, but yes.
Yeah, but you
it's
can
very-
write you can write that off if you wanted to. Then you look at the other two movies that have two characters that are directly tied to a certain universe. Why would you push them back a year? Maybe because there could be something going on behind the scenes. Who the fuck knows? About getting something back. That's not saying those movies aren't coming out, but then saying to the Ayer cut, why wouldn't you want to put that out in between pushing these two movies back?
And
So
that's what I'm saying.
there could be some, reading between the lines of what that could mean.
If there was ever a time to make noise about restoring the Snyderverse, about the Ayer cut, it's now. Because now they're going through a transition, and if these guys are coming in and they're saying, "Hey, look, we're seeing this shit trend every single day," what's going on with that? Oh, it's nothing. It's on the back burner. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal, and all this shit. And it's oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay, so guys, real quick, I just want to say this before we get to our main topic. I've been reaching out to Walter Hamada. I've been talking to him on the side. I've been trying to get him on the show, and he won't come on. And finally, I think it's because we're talking about Ayer cut and about the Snyderverse. He wanted to come on. So guys, please welcome.
Oh no,
Walter Hamada. Here he is. Hi, Walter.
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for inviting me again. This is great. I want to say that I watch the Nicotina show every day, sometimes twice.
Well, Mr. Hamada, why do you sound like a professor at Hogwarts right now?
Hogwarts. That's another. Oh, thank you so much, Anthony. I watch your show daily as well. I love your take on sports. But no,
you know my takes on Quidditch.
Quidditch. I would love to see you in Quidditch. Have you ever grabbed a snitch?
Huh?
What? Golden snitch, you idiot! It's a Warner Brothers property. God blasted! Don't you watch? Harry Potter.
What?
Everyone, Dumbledore will be out this summer.
Yes. Okay, Walter, why are we having
yes,
here?
Andre, yes, I'm talking to you now.
Okay, Walter. Okay, why we have you here, Walter? Why did you push your whole slate to practically next year, except for Black Cat?
That's silly questions. But I will indulge. Yes. So
Why do you
what
sound
we
like
have
you work
done here
alongside Sherlock Holmes,
is
bro?
fantastic maneuvering, if you will, of our properties. Yes. So. You will get blessed and graced with super pets this summer. You said you wanted to watch a summer blockbuster. Oh, I can't see anything better than having The Rock and Kevin Hart in the summer blockbuster Super Pets.
You sound like fucking Alfred Hayes from the WWF, dude. Go ahead.
I have no idea who you're talking. I do not.
I know
watch
you
WWF
wouldn't. Yeah,
anything.
Coliseum Video.
But yes, to finish answering your questions, then you have The Rock coming out in October. So yes, we plan that so that you can go out and dress the part. Just we know the cosplay community likes to go out in droves, and yes, Black Adam is definitely something that everyone will be dressed as for this holiday season.
Well, you know what? I will say this: that ATS dresses as Black Adam every day.
I enjoy his muscles. His muscular body is very nice. Have you ever considered modeling, Mr. Anthony?
No,
from the
but
ACS
you sound
universe.
like the character from Downtown Abbey. It's like,
That is a Marvel show. If I'm not mistaken, that is also
Downton,
a DC
not
conglomerate.
Downton. It doesn't matter.
Is this Robin Leach? Are you Robin Leach?
Robin Leach, a dear friend.
Okay,
I
dear
had
friend.
him over at the villa.
All right.
Okay, Walter, you
now,
need to move on.
Unfortunately, I only have a couple more moments for questions and comments and what forth and what not.
Okay.
Does anyone have a question for Walter before he goes? Rhea, anybody? Anthony?
Stay tuned for this year's fandom. We haven't really sort of worked out the kinks and bugs yet, but it should be smashing.
Get
Smashing.
the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Walter, thank you so much for dropping by.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. I have no time for this. I have to get on my private jet and fly over Zack Snyder's.
Were you a member of the Beatles?
Zack Snyder's villa. So like with a banner behind my plane that says, "We did the Snyder cut first."
Get the hell out of here. All right, he's gone. Fuck that. Anyway, okay, now we're gonna move on. That was very weird, but here we go. So there was a question. Where was it? Somebody was questioning why I'm not a member of, or I'm not subscribed to HBO Max. Well, because I got this movie, so I don't need to be a member anymore of HBO Max. If you give me more of what I want, then yeah, I will definitely do that.
Winning time is really good. Winning time is good.
I'm sure it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, he's gone. He's
the
gone.
Lakers
He's
thing?
definitely leaving.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's inspired, dude.
Ryan, I don't know where the hell you were at, but you just missed Walter Amato. Look, he even said goodbye to us.
I had to take a crap.
What?
Okay, well there you go. Smashing that like. There you go. So we're gonna move to our main topic of the day, which is the tweet from Grace.
Which was that?
What's that?
The yeah.
Oh, that was my 3-year-old who just had his birthday yesterday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
He's having a smashing time.
A smashing good time.
Yeah, he got a little trampoline.
Oh,
and,
nice.
And it's got the bar to hold on to or whatever.
So he's like,
yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the main topic, which is a tweet from our good friend, Mrs. Grace Randolph.
So.
Okay.
I'm about to leave this thing.
This was the one that I mean, this shook the internet. Okay.
That fucking eyebrow.
You crazy Snyderverse fans, how you managed to stay alive is incredible. Fire. I now hear Batfleck does not die in the Flash. After all, mind blown. At least not the most recent cut. June 2023 and Discovery merger is a long path indeed. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
So this was, I mean, this was big news. Now,
it's only big when she puts it out there because.
What I was going to say, I know others are out there saying, they said it last year, they said it last week, but it's funny how like they, other people are out there saying that stuff, but when she says it, it blows up. I mean, that just shows you how much reach
and
she has.
It's funny because she'll say one thing one week and say something exact opposite the next week.
Yes,
and people praise her for both.
They do.
And that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, it's like Batfleck is dead, but this week he's lame. He's living.
Move on.
I mean,
move
on.
Up there.
Damn, dude, Grace sound like Mary Poppins now.
Well, okay. Yeah. So to break down Grace's voice, it's sort of Pinocchio from Shrek and Dory from Finding Dory.
This is 30 years ago.
Damn. First of all, I don't know who made that video clip. That shit came out like last year somewhere. Somebody posted that where they cut together all of those songs. I downloaded it because it's hilarious. But like whoever did it, if you're out there watching, shouts out. Appreciate that because that shit is.
I don't see how you were able to watch all those streams.
What?
I didn't do it.
All that together.
Cuts. Okay, so this was the other one that she tweeted out right afterwards. She says, "I'm not going to ruin the Flash movie," which seems awesome, by the way. Actually, Ryan, why don't you say it in the Grace Randolph voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna ruin the Flash movie, which seems to be awesome. BTW. Michael Keaton is still the Batman.
Oh boy.
Though this left the door open for Batfleck, #Batfleck, GOAT, to return at some point, maybe. Still no Henry Cavill. And again, this is as of now the movie of the year away.
The movie is over a year away.
Shut the fuck up, Andre, you stupid sack of shit. I'm talking. I'm the one that gets all the fucking clout. You shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you weren't able to use them with their tweets. Okay, so she put this out there as well. The door is left open for Batfleck. Okay, so what does this mean, you guys? I mean, this is coming from a woman who also tweeted this out. where she said Henry Cavill ain't getting invited back. You guys are hoping for something that is an impossibility. You got to just move on with a heart. And now she's telling us that Batfleck doesn't die and all this shit. I mean, this is a lot to digest, right? So let's start with Rhea. Rhea, I mean, do you think that she's right on this? That Ben Affleck's Batman is not going to die?
Thank you.
Let me think. Like, I'll say, like, maybe like this at this very moment, the information she has received may be the most accurate to what is being worked on the film. So I'll say yes, but with a little asterisk that, you know, she is about as clueless as anyone else. And a spotty, you know, like track record of leaks and scoops from her past is not enough for me to put a whole lot of weight on what she has to say.
Do you think she's kind of just saying this just to get people riled up?
Yeah, like her first tweet that you took from January, I think. Yeah, like that was super inflammatory, super like, you know, aggro, and just like really just, you know, poking the bear. And that to me like was kind of like an indication of, you know, yeah, like her intention is not like to, you know,
it's not to inform.
Yeah, it's to incite, incite engagement.
To incite, exactly.
He woke up and chose violence, bro.
and that was on New Year's Day. New Year's Day, she came at us all like,
yes,
yeah.
She came at us hard.
I think she
came
good.
at us hard.
I think she knows what she's doing.
Well, yes,
she does. Oh no, she. This is all about. She's really good at spin and entertainment.
Yeah,
because that's all she is. She's not really a source for entertainment news or a source for, you know, anything really. She's just entertaining to watch. She's sort of and that's not how she talks in real life. You know, it's a personality. It's a character that she's created, and it's so asinine that people are like, I wonder what this fool is going to say this week.
Yeah.
And that's all that is. That's all she's banking on.
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And she's making hella money off it.
But what I'm saying is that, do you think her information is legit, or you think she's just talking out of her ass?
I think she probably knows a couple janitors.
Yeah.
I think she knows how to flip words, and she knows how to play narratives pretty well.
She's taken a look at some of, you know, I mean, I mean, we do it all the time, but we don't claim that we have sources, or we don't claim that we have insider, or we've been hearing this or that or whatever. You know, we just come up with like, well, I think this is plausible, you know, but we don't go off and say, oh yeah, no, you know, I'm definitely getting it, unless we're, you know, just joking.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
There's a reason why when that shit came out the other day, I tweeted out what I tweeted. I was just like, yo, all Grace has to do is literally say something that should really be taken with a grain of salt. Everybody. So
yeah, she could come out and say, so I've been hearing that they're giving Batfleck a tail. So.
Oh God, it's so hard.
And people just lose their minds. I'm just like a dog chasing cars.
But in all seriousness, it's look, man. Her track record, as far as I have known of Grace to exist, like in the past maybe 3 or 4 years or whatever, she's been about 50-50 with what she says. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. And I think things like, you know, she got to interview Zack a few times, which was fire interviews.
She got to go on the set of Justice League.
Yes, those types of things, though. Those types of things
give you clout.
I mean, she does. It gives her clout. It gives her validity.
Yes, and so like when she says stuff, that's why people tune in so much. Because she gets to do those type of things. And
just, you know, average people like Anthony, Andre, myself.
I'm not average, by the way. I'm pretty
below
extraordinary.
But I mean,
are you CW extraordinary?
I dare to defy.
How many times is like Anthony got something right? And nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Oh, come on.
Of course not.
Giggy.
Batfleck's dead.
He's not dead, though. He's not dead. You're wrong.
So, look, with her statement of, this is when I read both of the tweets. This is if the one statement that I paid attention to was her saying he doesn't die at the end of the Flash.
Yeah.
Could be not, bro. Would I be happy if he didn't? Yes. Yeah, I don't want him to die in the movie, but does that automatically mean if he survives the Flash?
I don't even think that he would die.
Huh?
I don't even think that they would kill his character.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that they would just put Flash in a different multiverse or different universe or whatever in the multiverse, and then where's Batfleck? Well, he's back at that other multiverse.
Yeah,
you don't have to see him actually die like fucking Rick Flag, where it's like they stab him and you give it a 3D rendering of the heart and they pierce Batman's heart to make sure that Batfleck is legit dead.
Fatality.
Fatality.
No.
Come here.
No, I just no. It's still like. I don't want to say it like necessarily surprises me. But after so long of this stuff, she can still tweet something on a fucking 10 o'clock on a random morning, and the whole Twitter will burn down for fucking 12 hours. I'm like, yo, what?
Well,
relax.
That's the key example
Relax.
of anything in this. You just got to hit it with one thing, and then once you make it on that one thing, that's what you bank off.
Yeah,
and that's what she's done throughout her whole thing.
And a lot of people try to follow her model, and some hit it. Some, I mean. A lot of the second tier echelon of like people from the sort of era. You've got your Campias and your Grace Randolphs and your whoever the hell else from Collider, because I don't watch it anymore. Right. But I mean, you have that sort of like tier of people that were like, they were the source. Even if they got it wrong, you'd still watch because you're like, oh yeah, you'd listen to them. You disagree with some of the things that they say, but you still listen to them.
Because
it was just a source of entertainment, and so we're sort of another tier, a lower tier, not really lower, but I mean just a more updated tier to where we're just more tangible and we don't claim anything, right?
And
we also don't work for a company nor have to play a narrative. We can just go with what we want to say.
And that's why I think it's better, to sort of listen to fan speculation versus scoopers. Because fan speculation,
it just depends on how much validity you put into the scooper that you're listening to. And like I said, if it works for them, it works for them. That's fine. But I mean, the way I see it is this: look, and I've said it before in other streams. I said it on Spaces as well that I really do believe that at the end of this movie, that the Flash is going to have this event where he's going to try and fix the multiverse because he screwed shit up. Obviously, we know that because. We see that his mom is alive in that one scene where, we puts his hand on her shoulder. So I really feel like he's going to do something to try to repair the timeline. And, I mean, from what I'm hearing, what we've all heard is that there's a possibility that Batfleck and Keaton will be in the same scene together.
Okay.
And if there is no way to get him back to his timeline, imagine if he goes to Traffic's timeline, comes back, and then Ben Affleck is just gone. And he's like, where's Bruce? And then Keaton's like, I'm sorry, he's gone. You know what I mean? And so you never know where he really went. And you leave it ambiguous, and that's where you go, okay, so he's not there, he's not dead, but we don't know where he's at. But we can always go back and explore that again, which will leave it open for a sequel if they wanted to go that direction with the sequel. So to me, you leave the door open, like she said, and that's how you do it. Is that you don't exactly kill him off, but you don't keep him going as well. You just sort of say that he's off somewhere else. We just don't know where. And to me, I think that's what they're going to try and do. Do I like that idea? No, I don't. But I feel like that's what they're going to try and do. What do you guys think about how are they going to
Hold on. Before we get into that, I just want to acknowledge the super chat. £2. Irregular Neil and his scoops, and then we have
that's right,
thank you, sir. You guys, you're freaking fantabulous. And
what up,
Q, what's up,
bro? His name is Barry, like he's a fruit.
Oh, is he red like a cherry or red like a rose?
Barry will die in the Flash movie. My patient told me that before I pulled his teeth out. Hashtag I have very legit sources.
Yeah!
Jesus.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
Awesome. So thank you, Q, for that $5 super chat. But guys, I mean, okay, so if it's true and Affleck does live, I think he's going to live, by the way. I firmly believe that he's going to live.
I don't think he's
somehow, some way.
Yeah.
He's not going to get killed. Okay, I hope that he goes back to the Snyderverse or his universe, and they leave it at that. Like, hey, he went back to his universe, and he's over there now. You know what I mean? Like at least establish that it's on its own leg of the multiverse. But I mean, Ryan, what do you think? Do you think that like how is it going to play out? How can we see Ben Affleck live in this movie?
So I mean, they do a lot of filming, outside of the streets, but the only thing we've seen so far of Batfleck in any incarnation or whatever for this film is him on the motorcycle, which is not a lot.
With the hard-hitting tooth.
So I would think that, that Barry is going to be doing something with the League at the beginning of the film, and something goes awry, and what's his name, and our Ben Affleck Batman Bruce Wayne has to help create this suit to try to put him back in time or whatever, and they maybe miscalculate something or whatever. They don't have access to Victor Stone for reasons, and so he goes off and he tries to do something, and he ends up in Keaton's universe, which is an alternate reality, not the Burtonverse, but an alternate universe or whatever. And he tries to reconnect with Bruce. And this Bruce is a different Bruce, and he doesn't really ever see Ben Affleck again. But again, at the end of the movie, he tries to correct what he's done. I'm on the side where I don't think you're going to get Keaton and Ben Affleck in the same scene. I think that they are going to be separate.
But not even after the events of like Spider-Man No Way Home, we saw
even after the events of Spider-Man No Way Home,
we had 3 of them together. You don't think they'll try and get the 2 of them together?
I don't think that just looking at Flashpoint, they never had Thomas and Bruce in the same scene.
But this is.
I know it's different. I know it's different, but it's their version of Flashpoint, which I think that's what they would do. I think that
we're talking about a Hollywood blockbuster movie. I mean, it would make a lot of headlines.
I mean,
if you had
look at
Batman
you guys
on the
clamoring for Mark and Carrie and Harrison to be in the same scene. That didn't happen.
wanted it. I wanted it.
I didn't.
I thought they needed.
I was like, I'm fine with them not being in the same scene. It's a big universe. They didn't cross paths. Oh well.
You always got to go back to Star Wars.
Mad missed opportunity though. It
was a missed opportunity, but again, I'm fine with that portion of it. Yeah, I just, I mean, it kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. But I don't know if because I mean, they would have to like put Keaton on some blocks to get him the same height as, because he's dwarfed compared to
Paul Smith. You wild.
Yeah, but why would it matter? There are two different Batman.
So weird. It would look so weird to have a short Batman looking up at his.
Well, they might distance him a little bit. He's
like in that universe. Is everybody bigger?
In Fast and Furious, like Vin Diesel was as tall as The Rock, and he's not.
No,
he's not. And
he's
the same
not.
thing with.
You're gonna make that.
I mean,
you'll
they would
the
use the Force perspective. They would put him on a box.
Right.
They did the same thing with what's his name? Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone was always shorter than his villain. They always made his like henchmen shorter and all that kind of stuff because of his stature.
Yeah.
So
and funny story, he wanted to be Batman.
Get out of here! He did.
Sylvester Stallone wanted to be Batman so much that he has a bust that they sculpted.
That's brisk. That's brisk, baby.
You ever saw that fan film, Batman Dead End?
Yes, with the Joker and all of that.
He was going to be Batman.
Yes, he was, and he backed out at the last minute.
Yes, they were all in.
Yeah, so that fan film was going to have Stallone as Batman.
Yes.
I think it's on Netflix. I think the special line.
I've seen it before. Yeah. I've seen it back when it came out.
Well, I'm talking about the behind the scenes
fan film.
The behind the scenes. I think it's on Netflix. Yes.
Oh, it's a good fan film. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is Terminator in Last Action Hero.
He is. But he was sitting on a motorcycle, so you couldn't really tell.
Okay, so Super Dave brings up a point that Ryan actually brought up earlier today. War Stew has been saying it forever.
Yep.
Okay.
He has. He's like, guys.
This is
it's in the bag.
He's
always been saying that forever.
He's been saying that shit.
It's the stew.
But nobody goes nuts if he posts that, because he's just been sort of the guy in the wilderness.
He gets yelled at a lot. Like everybody gets mad at him.
I know, but he's no Grace Randolph. He doesn't get that.
No Grace Randolph.
That
Well,
sort of
but that's what I was
admiration or-
saying.
Why does he
Like,
sound
look,
like he enjoys 3 p.m. tea and crumpets? Like, what the fuck?
because he's British or English. He's
Okay.
different. Why are we going to me?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I mean, are you gonna address this or not?
No, he did
Neil?
that. Marcus, it's been explained to you, homie.
Marcus, Kelsey does not like you. Okay?
Well, that little shit better not.
And look, Kelsey's.
Oh, here she comes! Here she comes!
Okay? And Marcus, you need to stop calling me on Instagram. Okay? Stop. Stop calling me on Instagram.
Harassing him.
All right? It's okay. There's a shit ton of other YouTubers that.
I will not unblock you, you fucking piece of shit.
Kelsey will not unblock you, as you can hear.
Oh my gosh!
She does not like you. I told you to stop trolling on the channel. I told you she modded. I'm sorry, buddy. Get over it. But stop calling me on Instagram. That's really annoying.
What's up, Kevin O'Donnell? What's up, man?
What up?
Okay, so
Boundaries are important.
Kevin
So,
jumped.
yeah,
Kevin,
In this lifetime.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Oh, geez, don't go doing that, Marcus. Come on, that's not.
no.
oh, he's gonna create an account.
It's gonna be like Marco. Who are you?
Bro,
Marco Polo.
It's gonna be
I'm
Cruz
sorry,
Marcus.
dude.
It's gonna be
I'm
Marcus. It's gonna be
I'm
fucking
sorry.
Marco Polo, bro.
Poor guy.
Polo.
Poor guy. He got.
Okay, so
oh, gosh.
Anthony, so let's get back on topic. Fuck, she's getting fired up
So,
now.
Anthony, what do you think?
About what?
How will Batfleck survive, and then how will it be connected to everything else? I mean,
How will the
how
clash
does-
play out with Batman?
because the thing is that how do you keep him alive, but not say that the Snyderverse is, still exists or
Justice
can
League.
still be continued?
Justice League is still there.
Okay.
Justice League.
That's the canon they're going for. Actually. No, but it's a multiverse, man. I mean, if we see the Flash jumping through several different universes, race
Randolph.
Oh, jeez.
But no, if we see the Flash like in the movie bouncing through several different universes, then it's simple. He'll be in one, and then whatever. If he starts off there, obviously it looks like he's on the streets, on the motorcycle or on the bat cycle doing a bunch of shit, and that's supposed to be Batfleck. So I just think you'll see him there, and if it's like what they were saying, where it starts off, I guess it's in the Justice League universe where it's him and the Flash, and the Flash. The new account name, not Marcus Cruz.
You're like, oh, it's not him. We're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that he'll live in this movie?
Yeah. Look, man. Killing him in general would be ridiculous if you're going for a multiverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no need to kill anyone, honestly, except for, and it sounds cold-blooded, Barry's mom, because that's canon. Like, Barry's mom dies, right? So, like, him going back to save her, obviously, we see how that turned out in Flashpoint Paradox or whatever. So, like, I think he'll save her, but in the end, she's got to go, because that's a part of Barry's life. Mm-hmm. That's a part of his motivation or whatever. So I think otherwise, anyone else, you don't have to kill anybody, because if it's a multiverse, you don't have to kill him. So I think he'll live. I don't know. I can't really think of how. It's just I think he'll be just fine. Even to the point where when Ben Affleck talked about the scene. A certain scene in the movie that he thought was fire, and he hopes they don't mess with it. I think that will probably be the last time we see him in the movie. So,
okay, Ray, what do you think? Do you think that that Affleck does live in this movie, or do you think that he's gonna die?
Yeah, I agree with y'all's assessment about they're gonna leave it open for him to survive in another part of the multiverse, and kind of continue on with Keaton in the universe that Flash originates from. Since we already know that we're going to get the Batgirl movie with Keaton in it as well. So yeah, totally, I agree with y'all.
I think it's confusing in the sense that you have this universe that exists that has Sasha Kai, Supergirl. We know that most likely we know that Wonder Woman exists in this world because we saw her on a bus. That image of her that was on the bus. So she's in that world. More than likely, Aquaman's in that world. So it's like they have this universe that they're going to be setting up, from what we can tell. And but then does Batfleck only show up at the beginning of the movie, or does he show up at the end of the movie as well? And if he does, that's where it could get kind of tricky in terms of keeping him alive and keeping him in the continuity. Neil, what do you think? Does Batfleck live or does he die?
He's gonna live. He's gonna live. Yeah, personally, I think he's gonna get his own fucking movie too.
I mean, look how badass he looks. Why would you kill this guy? Look how badass.
You're not. I don't. Well, look, we're looking at him from a different continuity right there, though. Don't forget.
Continuity, schmontinuity. This is my Batman right here.
Oh no, without a doubt. I personally don't think you kill him. I think there's a lot of shit going on right now. Personally, behind, not to sit here and start being like scooper pooper or whatever, but at no point in time do you kill off a Batman within a movie when you're introducing all different types of Batman. If you're going to compare it to No Way Home, yes, No Way Home, they were trying to do they're trying to copy that. So why are you going to kill one of them off? It wouldn't make any sense.
Because in No Way Home, they didn't kill any of them.
No, and we thought they were going to do that. We thought they were going to kill Tobey Spider-Man because he's the elder Spider-Man. So now you look at this, the elder Batman would be Michael Keaton. So why wouldn't you kill his Batman off before you take out Ben Affleck's Batman?
Right.
So at no point at no point in time, it's okay. At no point in time do I think you're going to kill off Ben Affleck's Batman. Yes, at a certain point we were like, wow, well maybe they might, because we don't know what direction you're going. But at this point in time, they look like they're at a four-way cross and they don't know which way to go. So for me, they don't kill him off. And personally, I think this steers into him doing his own movie. That's just me, though. I know that's a little different, but I don't think they kill him off. Go ahead.
That's a lot, though. I mean,
why is it a lot, though?
It's up to him. If he wants to do his own film, then please do it.
But
that's even if he wants to do it. And then, but we heard news. We heard news from Daniel RBK that he was offered that role. He's a scooper. That he was offered a series and he turned it down. So maybe it's not what
because he probably doesn't. But isn't a series a little more involved than a movie?
That's true, but I mean, you have all this happening in the Snyderverse, and you're telling me that we're not going to see the conclusion of this story, this war with Darkseid? It's just so crazy. He has to live.
It kind of is crazy. That's why you think, but that story is not involved with Flash Drive. So when it comes to Flash Drive, I still don't think you kill him off. That's personally what I think. What up? And then you can go so many different directions right now because there's so many little breadcrumbs that keep falling right now off this particular piece of loaf that you're like, huh, what could this be? What does this mean? What does that mean?
I think the Batfleck show is going to be the first thing that Zaslav announces.
Yeah, personally. So why wouldn't you want to? Because I didn't use it before. As a new owner coming in, right? And I'm watching Winning Time, and watching that story is really fun. Oh, you're gonna want to take the pieces that you know are hot and put that into production now, because that'll get you the drive, the money, the clout that you want to hear.
This is what I'm saying.
The banter.
I can see them doing this shit.
Right, so that's why I'm not trying to say it's not a foregone conclusion that this is gonna happen.
Look what happened to Batman.
But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
I would love if Batfleck joins them in the third act. I would love nothing more than to see him go back to his universe, like see a portal open up, like, Barry, I'll see, I hope to see you soon. And he leaves. I'd be like, oh, thank God, he's safe. But I don't see them having a scene where he literally dies. I don't see it happening. There's not much of a backlash.
Any iteration. So basically, what I'm seeing is just you guys are saying everybody on the panel thinks he's alive. So there's no disputing that. So I don't know who you're arguing with. Everyone thinks that Batfleck is gonna live. Right. I guess the big discussion is he going to fade away, as you say, or do you think it's just not going to be? I think the Flash is just going to jump into this universe, and you're not going to see what happened to anybody else. And you're not going to see what happened to Henry. You're not going to see what happened to Ray. You're not going to see what happened to Ben. He's just in this universe, and he has to figure this shit out for the movie. But the whole movie is going to be him.
You mentioned
trying to
earlier
figure shit out and trying to repair the timeline and see what he can do to get back to where he came from.
So you don't think Ben's going to be in the third act?
I don't think Ben is going to be in the third act. Now I know that or you've heard that people are saying that yes he is. I don't buy that. Again, it's scoopers, but I don't buy that. I don't narratively see how the hell does he just suddenly appear? What happens? How does that occur? That doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, and nobody has. But
I mean, it would be a super curveball, bro. It'd be a super curveball if all of that stuff we saw of him on the bat cycle and stuff was at the end of the movie and not the beginning.
Oh, I know.
That would be a super curve, bro. You'd be like, yo, wait a minute, and then you finally see him at the end. As opposed to what we all thought.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying.
I mean, that would again, if the bat cycle is at the end, and you've got two Bruce Waynes at the end of the movie, and then Batfleck rides off into the sunset.
A silhouette.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if that's or
he disappears and then the motorcycle just kind of wobbles and falls over. I'm trying to like what?
No, I'm saying like
I think if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be in the Batcave when he's like, okay, I'm gonna go try to save everything, and then he does his whole timeline run where it kind of looks like Zack Snyder's Justice League, like wow, all hella epic, and then when he comes out of it, he's in he saves that universe.
And Bruce is on the bike doing whatever we see him do. We don't know. We don't have context for whatever he's doing on the bat cycle and all of those set videos that we saw. We don't know what the context is.
We don't know when it happens. That's the thing.
Exactly. So if say for instance, if it happens at the end and that's
it's not where it's when
the Flash goes back up and he's like,
cool whip.
Leave me your answer.
That's what we're doing right now.
The tinfoil hat stuff, that is what we're doing right now.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go this one here. Super Randos has a theory. He says the Flash will lead into ZSGL 2 by establishing two DCEU universes. And that will be done with reshoots since they have over a year to add things now, which is true. Now, I'm not... the tinfoil hat side of me says the reason why they pushed the Flash out that far is because they want to have the opportunity to add stuff to the movie that they see fit. And it's not just about visual effects.
So then I have a question for you. Where do you think Andy Muschietti fits into this? Do you think he's happy to have to rework his story? And I mean, they've gone through so many directors. They've gone through so many scripts.
He's going to make another.
I mean, it's just been changing and changing. At the end of the day, do you think we're going to get a good product, or do you think it's going to be Wonder Woman 84 all over again?
Oh God, please!
Oh,
no.
definitely better.
I'm just saying because that one they tried to fix that at the end, and that. Why did you say that name? I mean, you have guys. You have Stone Quarry at the beginning, or it was the beginning, or at the end of the movie. You got Stone Quarry. No. Zack Snyder tried to get into that and work on it and change it from whatever the fuck they were doing, and it still turns out like shit.
I mean, maybe it was just a shit
movie. In the third inning or whatever the fuck at the end of the
third inning.
No,
I don't know. Third quarter, fourth quarter, who gives a shit? I think
Stone Quarry, Steve Austin.
You're down by 12. You're behind enemy lines. You got to make a 3-pointer. Let's go.
What?
Oh boy,
we're what he's talking about. Brian Scully says, "Will he survive?" Better question. Why would they kill him? A better question, since when are WB okay with killing their heroes?
They are not.
The only way that they'd be okay with killing a Batman is if Ben requested that. Like, yeah, I want to kill him off. I'm done with this. Which I don't think he has.
Look what we did to.
I have no proof of that, but
you want
my heart says that he would not say that. Otherwise, I'd be heartbroken, and that wouldn't be very fun. But I'm telling you, I really believe that he's going to live through this. The whole thing with him apparently getting killed was a load of half-heard scooper BS. Exactly. I mean, that's what it's all been about, really. Is all the information we're getting about the Flash is just all scooper shit that we've been
we've been hearing that
back
he
and forth. I've been hearing that he comes back as a dog.
As a dog? As a dog?
He goes back as an actor.
The actor? So, I turned into a dog and they helped me.
Rhea, do you think? Oh, I already asked you that question. I asked everyone this question, Rhea. I forgot. But the thing is that I can't see them killing off Affleck. I can't. There's too much invested in him. To me, that would be a disservice to the fans. I think you get so much backlash if you kill off Affleck. And now that you have the merger coming in, you have the whole slate that's been pushed to next year for the most part, because the story we're getting is that the visual effects the movies weren't going to be ready. The visual effects were not on par with where they wanted.
I can see that actually being true about would be Aquaman 2, because I know that thing is very effects heavy. Yes, of course.
We're also hearing that the Flash is very VFX heavy.
No, but make no mistake about it. None of them are as visual effects heavy as Aquaman. That's literally the movie takes place underwater, bro.
And it would have gone under so much. It would have gone under so much scrutiny if James Cameron.
Why won't you come with you and me? I don't know.
What?
I was making.
If they didn't have the visual effects completed to where it could be on par with Avatar 2, I think that would affect the sales and the people going out to. That's the reason why people went and saw Aquaman, the first one, because it was a visual spectacle. Everybody wanted to go watch it and watch it in IMAX because it was sort of like going to like a huge aquarium. And I think that's going to be the appeal for Avatar 2. People are going to want to go see that. Just because it's got some really interesting visual effects. And I think if they weren't out at the same time, yes, Aquaman is going to draw more people in with just like, because the first one just got released a couple years ago, so it's fresh in people's mind. Avatar was released last century, so it's not really in a lot of people's minds. But yeah, I mean, I think that that would be the reason why I would push it back, because I wouldn't want it to compete with something that could be the visual effects should be on par.
Right. But my point is this: if the visual effects are not on par, and once again, this is another L for WB, because here they are pushing this whole narrative of 2022 was the year of heroes, and now they realize, fuck, we're not going to be able to get this done. Damn it, we fucked up again. And so now they pushed it out. Now, if you're Discovery coming in and you're the new guys that are part of Zaslav's team, you have to ask yourself, should they bring Zack Snyder back? I mean, guys, what do you think? Is Zack Snyder going to come back?
And then on top of that, hashtag Zack is back.
Zack is back. I think Zack Snyder is coming back, and I think that they are setting it up for him to come back. I mean, Ray,
Anthony, why do you think he's not going to be back?
No. I don't think he's not. What I'm saying is, if he does, year 2027, bro. Like there's just no room on his schedule right now. Think about this: the sequel to Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon. That's enough right there. That's 4 years of work for him. Now, I'm cool with, and I've said it before, if he produces and writes
and
Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and 3 and lets another director that he trusts come in and make them. But half the fandom, they go Zack or nothing. Like half the fandom is Zack or nothing.
What if they brought in David?
David who?
David Ayer to direct Zack Snyder's Justice League 2.
That's somebody he trusts.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Nolan.
I mean, he handpicked him.
Yes, even with like Nolan, even though he has like 1,000 cast members for Oppenheimer, which is absolutely ridiculous. What?
Don't get befuddled by Joey's question. Just keep going.
What is it?
You threw him off already, Joey. Wow.
I know, thanks a lot, Joey.
He may or may not be coming back.
It's not
even a question.
What I'm saying is
today's word of the day: befuddled. Befuddled.
Befuddled. Yes. Look. as far as him, it's going to be a long time if he does. Do I think he can come back? Yes.
No.
Yeah, no.
Droga, no.
That's Droga.
I don't think Josh Trank either. I think he'd have another meltdown, especially working with WB. Neil, what do you think? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's just my thought. It's down the line, bro. It's down the line. It's a lot down the line. It's not as if they say, "Yo, Zach, come on back. We'll get Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 next year." Impossible.
Impossible. I think that's not having respect for the director.
Exactly.
Yeah. They just come back. It will be years. Years from
Personally.
now.
Exactly.
It'd be a while.
The only way, to me, the only way that he can come back in any kind of capacity, which I hope I'm wrong. I want to be dead wrong about this, but I feel like if he came back as like the quote unquote architect of the DCEU, that he can do.
Yeah, I would want him to oversee. Yes.
To oversee it now, but I think that if he comes back as a director, then he'd have to sacrifice a lot of things that he's already working on in order to make it happen.
Which I don't want him to sacrifice those things.
I'm
looking forward to Rebel Moon. I'm looking forward.
I mean, these actors aren't getting any younger. You know
exactly, and they're getting more expensive.
They're going to be more expensive the longer you wait.
The next 45 years.
I mean, I thought Super Dave actually had a really good comment here. It's one way to look at it. They're using Keaton until Snyderverse is restored and Zack gets done with his Netflix stuff. I mean, that's a possibility. I can't say no.
That's your winning formula, to use Keaton before Zack Snyder.
That's a
I think it was their formula because they didn't know what else to do. They didn't know how to get out. And they didn't know how to get out of the shadow of Zack Snyder. So they said, "Okay, well, I know what to do. We'll just get Michael Keaton to come back, and that no one can shit on Michael Keaton because everyone loves him."
Well, I don't know about that.
He is beloved.
He's beloved. I love Michael Keaton.
I'm sorry. Look at all the shit that he's in. They're doing Beetlejuice 2. He's beloved.
Is he beloved? I think he started coming back. He was because he was in the MCU that he got back into the limelight. Because
in the MCU
what was it? What was that movie he did? What was it? Birdman or
Birdman?
Birdman was good.
Birdman.
Yes.
Yeah, but that
was
wasn't critically acclaimed or anything like that.
Oh no, Mad Awards. Yeah, Birdman.
Yeah, no, but like, but fans,
with fans, yes.
I'm talking about with fans. Like, you guys are talking about it from a cinematic, like going to see a movie, kind of thing. Is Zack Snyder coming back? I would go more with, if he's going to come back, he has to come back as the head honcho that oversees everything, like you guys were just saying. He can't come back as a director.
Yeah, dude,
it sucks because they waited too long.
Well, that's what happens. But if they're going to bring him back and they say, listen, we want you to come back and be the guy that has the vision to continue what we want to see, then yes, he comes back because he can do both. I feel that you can. He already has his vision for Rebel Moon, and I'm sure he already has his outline for the whole zombie verse. So to come back and be the guy that can be the architect, the maestro for what goes on, yeah, that could work. Yeah. But to come back as the director, no, I don't see that, and I don't see people having any respect for the director himself because he's doing passion projects now. You just want to see him come back and do two things. Don't be an asshole. The guy's going to give you some great stuff. And if you're a true fan of the director, then you love his vision and his cinematic language that he gives you. So you're going to appreciate what he gives you with that. And then you'll get excited for the fact that he could oversee an entire universe of characters that you like and you want to see and that he has passion for and he delivers and gives you in a certain aesthetic. So,
but look at this though. I mean, 4K has a point. Zach wants to come back. He wouldn't be dropping hints just to produce or go to streaming.
Well,
I mean, he's doing
he would be dropping hints to continue his vision. To continue his narrative. That doesn't, even though he's continuing his narrative and he's dropping hints, yes. But that doesn't mean that he's like, I'm dropping hints only to direct. Like what? Like no, if he's dropping hints, he can drop hints to be executive producer. He's dropping hints to really oversee everything. I mean, he could come in and work as an assistant director, and just have somebody else, and you'll still have sort of that feel. And he could, he can really oversee the project very well, very masterfully, from the sideline. And it wouldn't change it. It wouldn't make it a canon thing. It would still be his story. It would still be his characters. It would be, what he was like. He wouldn't have to compromise anything, because that would be one of the things on the table, is that he was like, no, I'm sorry. Wayne T. Carr is my Green Lantern, approved. Ray Fisher is my Cyborg, approved. Walter Hamada can't touch this, approved. It would, he would get everything, but he would also still be able to do his passion projects, as Neil was saying. Right. He'd still be able to do, to direct Army of the Dead 2, because that's his own thing. Justice League is not his own thing, right? That's just characters that he didn't even create. He just sort of said, this is my take on these characters. Exactly. Some people like them, and that's awesome, but these other directors can definitely handle it. Yes, 300 and 302, big difference, because he wasn't really difference. I mean, how involved was he with
he probably wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't that involved.
I'm not gonna speak for him. I don't know how involved he was, but
we need you to speak for him.
Here's the thing, though, is that when you got shit like this being announced today, that let me get rid of that HBO Max and Discovery Plus will be combined into one streaming service, right? So now you have the thought goes, okay, how do we get more subscribers to come to this service?
Called HBOvery.
Perhaps. But my point is this: is that if you're putting this big of an investment into HBO Max and Discovery Plus combining together, right? What better way to do that is say, hey, what kind of original series, movies, whatever, can we put out there to draw in more subscribers? To me, it's the Ayer cut and it's Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2. The problem that we're going to have is, where does he fit that into his own schedule to direct the movie? And that's up to Zack to figure out. But I think that is the first step in regaining a huge market in the Snyderverse fandom. I mean, Ray, do you think that combining these together, which I think is a great idea, do you think that dropping something like the Ayer cut or doing continuing Zack Snyderverse on HBO Max is a good thing for them to do?
In terms of cost, since the Ayer cut is kind of already like present and it just needs to be like assembled and produced and finalized and put on the platform, I think that's like low cost, low risk, high reward things that you could put on the platform. And as far as like the IPs that Discovery Plus is bringing on top of HBO Max, the value of your subscription is now effectively doubled, if not more, depending on the subscriber base of that. Of either one. Like I don't know if like HBO or Discovery has more subscribers and which one would gain more value for being combined. But as far as like my opinion on like if like producing the remaining 2 films of Zack Snyder's Justice League, I am still a little skeptical about like the amount of money that this merger will actually allocate to DC properties, and if they will take the road of like low risk, high reward, flipping like lower cost films and streaming series, as opposed to large investment, high risk, high reward films like the ones that I would imagine Zack Snyder's Justice League to be, like, which require a lot of money to produce. So as optimistic as I would like to be for Zack to fulfill his 5 films, I still would like to see that, whether it be as a producer, like Ryan was saying, or as a director or architect, like Neil was saying. I am still like, it's still to be determined, like if the budget to even produce those movies and the scheduling for the talent that you need to produce them is going to be present within the next like few years. And like you were saying earlier, like, these folks aren't getting any younger either. So
they're not, and they're getting more expensive by the year. I mean, I think that the smart thing for Discovery to do is to definitely solidify the fact that the Snyderverse exists on a separate leg or a separate branch of the multiverse, and that your new DCEU canon is on another branch of the multiverse. so that way, if you want to continue the Snyderverse on HBO Max, you can still do that, and it wouldn't interfere with what you got going on. To me, that is the best choice they can do. Kim No Dog here writes, if any director could multitask and shoot 2 movies at once, it's Zack, but I agree with Anthony, and I don't want any DC projects interfering with Rebel Moon. Now, let's say he's going to finish Rebel Moon next year. He's going to film it back to back, and then the whole VFX part has to get done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, it wouldn't shock me if he did come back, he directed the Justice League movies, huge movies, and he had somebody else direct Army of the Dead Part 2.
Why would he? Okay,
I'm just
why
saying.
would he not direct Army of the Dead Part 2? That's his passion project. That's his.
Yes.
That's coming from his creation.
It
Why
is.
would he
Yeah.
not do that?
No,
one?
he's not
Like,
gonna not.
I know
do
he
those,
likes superhero movies. I know he likes these characters. I know he likes these actors, but they're not his at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Rebel Moon and Army of the Dead and
Totally
even
is.
that other project he was working on with the animated project.
Yeah, the
with
animated,
Thor
the
and all
animated.
that and whatever.
Mhm.
That's all his. Why would he sacrifice that?
And
Yeah.
true, he did say he wasn't
Like,
directing.
I know-
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
He's
Yeah,
got the
directing
old
for the
gods,
day,
the old
himself,
gods animated series coming.
There you go. That's the
right.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of
Busy
shit
dude.
going on.
Busy
And
dude.
that's why the idea comes back to, if he were executive producer overseeing how the universe is happening with DC, to me, it's in good hands.
Right.
I mean, you
Why
have
would he
him right
not
there.
Share the storyboards that he hasn't released with a director that Anthony was saying, like, he trusts, somebody like a David Ayer or somebody else that he taps. And so, hell, he could even have his buddy, I forget the guy's name,
Damon Caro.
Damon Caro.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he tap him to direct? Because I mean, he's known that guy for life, you know. And Damon Caro is a director of Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I think there's a good chance he comes back as the architect.
He comes
the
back as the
architect.
overseer.
I would be happy with the architect. I'd be happy with anything that Zack does.
I would
Anything
love
that
it.
Zack does.
I would love him as the architect, to be honest with you.
And we'll see how that plays out, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the show. Give us your thoughts about how Zack will come back to the DCEU. Will he come back? And will Batfleck live? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe. Consider being a member and join the Patreon as well to help support the channel. Let's go around the horn. Ryan, where can they find you?
Hashtag Zack is back. You can find me on my channel. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be doing a little drawing stream, just for fun. And yes, you can find me on all forms of social media. Ziverfet. You can find me on Thursdays for Nerds. You can find me on Mondays, the Nicotina Show. And whenever Neil invites me, and he gets the studio back up and running, I'll be on his show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Rhea never invites me.
Wow, Ray, that's
just messing with you. I'm just joking.
That's so fun. See you later, homie. And then, Anthony, where can they find you?
Jesus. All over. Mondays here, obviously. Thursdays for Nerds. Fridays, my show.
Power Hour.
Neil does his Saturday show, it'll be a Power Hour is coming.
Yeah.
Bro. Power Hour is coming. And then Sundays, World's Finest with Meg and Joey. We always get down. So yeah, that's pretty much. And then on social media at 2279ACS, add an underscore for Twitter. And yeah.
Okay. Rhea, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me at my channel right here, youtube.com/Rhea with 4 A's. And I do video game streams, discussion panels on movies, bad movies, video game news. Yeah, so check me out there.
And she did one just recently about the movie Free Jack, which I thought was so cool because I was like, dude, I haven't seen this movie in so fucking long.
Movie, yeah.
And I was like, dude, I remember that movie. I was like, the only part I thought was dumb about, well, I mean, I shouldn't say the only part. That was a little ridiculous about Free Jack was when he's driving his Indy car and he drives up the other guy's wheel and he flies. The car catches air. It crashes into the overpass. I was like, what the fuck?
And then that's where he teleports into the future of 2009. Yeah.
But I was like, when I saw the car crashing, I was like, well, how did that happen? I was like, it's
a good movie. Would recommend.
Good movie, though. Good movie. Mick Jagger as well. And Neil, where can they find you and all of your content?
Oh, they could find me on YouTube, The Irregular Neil. You can find me on Instagram, Irregular Neil. And follow us on Twitter at HopeProd09. I'll be putting some stuff out on there. And
I'm
my
gonna call you
studio...
on Instagram.
Oh, of course you will. And I'll be back to my normality once my computer gets back. And everybody, remember, come take a ride on the irregular side, because why wouldn't you want to?
There we go. There it is. Guys, like I said before, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member. Join the Patreon to help support the channel. And I will see you guys next time. I agree, man. Hashtag Zach is back.
There you go. That's
they
what's
gotta
up.
make it happen. Maybe
Spread
a
the
little
word.
tinfoil has to
Spread
go
the
down.
word. You heard it from Anthony.
All this needs to happen.
No, you didn't hear
More of that.
Yeah, that's a good hashtag, Anthony.
No.
That's good.
From Anthony Beltran. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Oh wow. Good Lord.
Oh,
What do you say? And there we go.
This guy. Unsubscribe to Zebra Fit. Yeah. So unsubscribe from unsubscribe.
And then Fowler for Riddler. There we go. Hashtag Fowler for Riddler. Let's get all the hashtags trending right now.
Scott Fowler with that tinfoil hat on. Just
hashtag.
It was. That was Scott Fowler right there. He's like, I'm gonna.
That is that's one of his many roles.
Riddle me this.
Looks like a Hershey kiss.
It does, right?
Riddle me this.
All right, guys.
Who's a Hershey's kiss?
Jesus Christ.
All right, guys. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.